one of the better refereeing crews, which is probably why we haven't had a lot of problems with referees this year, because we've had one of the better refereeing crews all season.
You got it. Kevin was a pretty good football player down at Red Bank. And yes, I did coach against him. But I'm going to introduce these captains that are coming across. I'm going to do DuBois here. I got 66, Zach Gallagher. Number 18, Garrett Nissel. Number 38 is Carter Wilson. And number 34 is Danny Dixon. For Clarion, we have Colby Wright, number 71. Braylon Beckwith is number 30. Jace Ferguson's number 1. And Brady Quinn is number 28.
So those captains are out there. They're shaking their hands. They already did this coin toss. They already know what the outcome is, but to put on the show for the fans.
Brand new over there, and these stands are pretty good. And even if you walk around, there's some really good.
Ball away and can't make mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, this has been the story of DuBois, I think, for several years, but penalties, turnovers, you can't have them. They got to win the battle, and even if they do, it's still a tall task. I mean, for me, if they somehow were to come up with an upset, that's awesome, but if you can hold this team to under 30 points, even if you lose like 30-14 or 30-21, that's progress, and I think that's kind of the way we have to look at this game probably.
Yep, it's going to be all about competing tonight, and you know how these boys got off the bus, and you know how much willpower they're going to have to take to these guys, because they're going to have to match their physicality. Probably one of the more physical teams this Clarion team has faced all years, and DuBois, they've been getting after it up front, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They're going to need that to continue here tonight as we're getting ready for kickoff here.
Yeah, looks like Clark and Coger are back.
Sends it away. Koger's going to let it bounce at the 10, and he's going to watch it go out of bounds. So
early penalty for
Clarion will start
DuBois.
with some good field position. And let's see if DuBois can take advantage of an early penalty here. And they're going to have to start early and often and really get after this Central Clarion Wildcat team.
Bring out all, I would say empty the kitchen sink, whatever, special plays you got, you might as well try them tonight. You wonder if Central Clarion might be looking a little bit past this game. They've got a big matchup, some big matchups coming down the line. DuBois 3-4 on, you got to catch them early, I think. You can't dig yourself into a big hole.
Perfect opportunity for the Beavers tonight if that's going to be the case. They're coming up. Sansom Deeb is your starting quarterback under center in the jumbo package. Tyler Hansley is your up back with Landon Schrock and Nissel's Dot in the jumbo formation. 2 tight ends in the game. Here we go. Second man through is Nissel. Not much doing. All bottled up.
Well, you talk about the line of scrimmage, and Central Clarion definitely won the battle that time.
All stood up. Bunch of penetration. No hole for Nissel to operate. They're going to give him a loss of 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 11.
Interesting that they're going with Deeb right out of the gate like that. I don't know what you thought, but I did not expect that.
Well, this is what DuBois has done often this season. They come out, try to oppose your will on you. They try to control the line of scrimmage, get that run game going. It just hasn't been that successful, and they're going to have their hands full going at Hindman and the boys up front for the Wildcats. They're going to toss it out this time to Nissel. He cuts it up, has some room, had a little bit of the edge. Solid gain, 2, maybe 3, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and long situation. Beavers are an offense. They need to stay on schedule and get in 3rd and manageable situations.
Yeah, like you, I thought there was going to be a little more once he got
Look good on the edge.
But they closed it down quick. You can see they've got speed, and like you say, 3rd and 9 puts Deeb in a tough spot right off the bat.
Yeah, and we've talked about Jace Ferguson, what they do offensively, 450
and they switched to Schrock in the 3rd and long. You see that?
Yeah, 450 yards per game offensively for this Central Clarion team, but they're just as good defensively. They don't give up a whole lot of points. 3 down linemen set for the Clarion defense. As Schrock rolls left, he looks and he's going to let one go. Has a man, and it's Voss. It's caught for a first down. Cross the 40 to the 45. They're going to mark it at the 46, and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you were talking before we went on the air about him being able to find that open man and make the throw, and that time he did. And that's not an easy throw, rolling to your left as a right-handed quarterback, and he made an accurate toss.
And that Carter Voss on the receiving end of that, a young man we haven't called much since that week 1. Great performance, had 7 catches, over 100 yards in that game. Big week 1 win in Karn City. Good to see him get one early and going. So Beavers on the move here early. 46-yard line, 1st and 10, Schrock in the gun. They got trips to the right. Here's a snap. Play fake. Schrock's going to keep it up the middle, bounce it out. Got a solid gain off the right edge.
Well, you got to be careful there, Devin. Almost a block in the back there. Could have been called on Hansley. Luckily, he kind of backed off, but the wide out coming down. And it's interesting to me that we would start Deeb for 2 plays and then switch to Schrock, and now Schrock's staying in. I'm not sure if that was just to, make him think or what, but
just that package maybe with Deeb in there, that Joe set, getting Schrock in, use his physicality, because he is our best defensive end as well. Trying to switch things up, give a different look.
A little bit.
2nd and 6 here. Schrock's going to toss it out to Nissel, who has to cut back immediately. Finds maybe a yard, but great penetration that time. Number 63, Jimmy Kerr, getting in there. Forced a cutback right away.
That was a lot of work for a half a yard. There was penetration on the left side of the DuBois line. He was in trouble immediately and did very well not to lose yardage on that.
And here's DuBois, 3rd and 6. Seems like they've been living in these scenarios, third and mediums, 3rd and longs all season long. Schrock able to extend the drive on the first series. Let's see what we have here for 3rd and 6. Bunch trips to the right. Here's a snap, rolling to the right.
Pressure.
Schrock in trouble, throws, has a man. It's just a little too far out in front of Clark.
Well, that's the pressure. The pressure in his face didn't allow him to set, and that wasn't really Schrock's fault. You've got to give him more time than that.
And this is a team who's talented at every level. Their front 4, front 3, whatever they're going to show it to you. Their linebackers trigger well. Beckwith has nearly 100 tackles coming into tonight. Kid's a total stud. Their secondary plays as all their receivers have got great ball skills. They're going to be tough. It's going to be tough for the Beavers to move the ball here tonight. But good sign, moving it through the air a little bit early.
At least guys
are getting open as well.
So Nissel in punt formation here.
Derek Smale back deep. Dawson Smale, my apologies. Kick is away, nearly blocked, but it's a pretty good punt. Fielded by Snail at the 24. Breaks 1 tackle. Still going, and eventually brought down near the 35-yard line. Koger. And while we set up shop for Central Clarion, we're going to take a short break here at Larry Weiser Field. 8:36 to go. We're scoreless, and you're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by DuBois Burger King. Visit DuBois Burger King for a hot and delicious sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese crisp sandwich. Get 2 for just $5. Spitzer Honda. At Spitzer Honda of DuBois, the team is committed to providing the highest quality of service to earn you as a lifetime customer, and they are proud to support the local athletes. Good luck, DuBois Beavers. And the DuBois United Way. You can be on the team to help the less fortunate in our area. With your help, the DuBois Area United Way is meeting the needs of the area's health and welfare service agencies. The DuBois Area United Way.
And we're back here at Larry Weiser Field. 0-0 contest. Central Clarion on the move for the first time. 15 yards right off the bat. Ferguson to his number 1 target, Dawson Smale. Ball sitting right in midfield, fresh set of downs.
It was Mason Burford on the 4th down that almost blocked that punt. And, right on time. You can see the timing on this passing game is pretty impressive.
2 receivers each side. Ferguson back again, looking. He's under some pressure. Now steps up, gets out of sack. Now he throws, has a man. Smith on the receiving end. Gain of about 6. Decent pressure there from the DuBois front. It's just going to be tough to get Ferguson. They're going to be chasing him all night. Once they get him, they're going to have to bring him down.
He really showed me something there because everybody was covered. He looked to his first, his second read, pressure from his left, kind of danced around a little bit and still was able to find somebody.
Cohen Kemmer on the receiving end of that, his first of the evening. Ferguson starting 2 for 2. A little bit of change of personnel here. 2 tight ends in the game.
He's completing 2/3 of his passes this year. And I don't know if we talked about
79 of 119 coming into this evening.
28 touchdowns in 7 games. It's
tight
crazy.
end set. They're going to hand it off to Nazer coming wide. He cuts it up. Kearney wrestling him down inside the 40 to the 39. Another fresh set of downs for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Corney's got to do a little bit better job there. I hate to criticize him, but he came way too far upfield, did not hold the edge, and just kind of gave him an easy cut back, one-step cut there and first down.
Yep, have to attack it. Can't go around it. 1st and 10 just inside the DuBois 40. Central Clarion on the move. They're a bunch to score early and often, and usually don't let off the gas.
You saw what they did to Bradford. Yeah, over 80 points.
Here we go. Bunch trip set to the left. They're going to bring Quinn in motion and hand it to him. He's got the outside. He cuts it up. Carter Wilson comes over, drops him with a nice stick, about a 5-yard gain. But Clarion will take that all night.
Yeah, Wilson did a nice job, but really it was Nissel that set that up. He held the edge very well, and he made him cut inside, and there was help this time from the inside. So, 4-yard get still pretty well defended.
Big offensive line. Ferguson and Nazer have to work with behind. They got a big arsenal. Receivers, Tommy Smith, Dawson Smale, Brady Quinn, who comes in motion. They fake it to him. Ferguson's back, looking
wide
deep.
Open.
Man wide open, and he's just going to waltz in. Fake the jet sweep. Dawson ran right up the middle of the field. No one near him. Touchdown.
I don't know who. I wasn't paying attention to the coverage. Somebody busted a coverage. I mean, anybody could have completed that pass.
Linebackers
somebody
bit up, triggered hard on the play action, and Smith.
I don't know where the
got a
corner
hand
was.
on him. He just ran right up the middle of the field untouched.
So 6-0 pending the point. Looks like number 10, Tom Uckert.
Tommy Smith to home.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. 6:07 to go in our first quarter. Your score reads Central Clarion Wildcats 7, DuBois Beavers nothing. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by Subway and DuBois. Enjoy the new Irresistible Subway series. Build a delicious sandwich, plus get a free cookie every Sunday. 3 locations inside DuBois Walmart, at the DuBois Mall, and South Brady Street. Go Beavers! The Greater DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletics too. And DuBois Drug and Wellness. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy, proud to support the DuBois Beavers.
Chase Ferguson finds Dawson Smale from 39 yards out for the first score of the evening. And pretty impressive, 29 now touchdown passes for junior Jace Ferguson. And like I said, it starts and finishes with him for the Central Clarion Wildcats.
There's no question. He's impressive. He's as far as advertised, no incomplete passes yet, and it's going to be the pressure's on DuBois offense. You're not going to hold this team down probably.
Here we go, another end-over-ender taken by Coger this time at about the 8-yard line, coming left. Tries to cut back, and he's going to run into a wall of Wildcats and brought down maybe at about the 21, 22-yard line. Yeah, we mentioned Ferguson, but, it's certainly not just him with this Wildcat team. This is a very well-rounded unit.
Yeah, they've got the speed and the size. It's highly unusual to see a team like this in Double-A, and tell you what, they could make some noise at the next level. They really could.
Yep, they certainly are excited about the postseason. I know it's a little early, but
I don't think it's too early for them to be thinking about it. They're that good. I mean,
they are.
Their point differential is out of this world.
They have aspirations at the state level this year, going into the state playoffs. So that's where this team wants to be. That's the expectations they have for themselves. 2 receivers each side for the Beavers. Trailing 7-0 here early. Ball's on the 22-yard line. Schrock in the gun, and he's going to evade right.
He's in all kinds of trouble.
Gets rid of it last minute, and we're going to have a late flag.
I think it's a late hit.
But nowhere to throw the football. Schrock evading right. Did a good job of just getting rid of it and throwing it in the area of a receiver. We'll check the late flag.
It can't be a grounding call because there were 2 receivers fairly close to it. So
had to have been on the tackle. They're going to say
that's what it is.
Personal foul.
So that's a break.
Yeah.
Devin, that's a break. I mean, that was great pressure by the Wildcats, but they just didn't let off there, and they should have. And
Yep, obviously, still 65 yards to go against a team like this. They started the game with a kick out of bounds. That's a little bit of a gift against a team like this who's well-disciplined, well-coached, very, very well-rounded. Started good, just have to finish. They have to string drives together, have to string plays together, and good play calls as well.
Coach TJ's right. Every team makes mistakes. It's who takes advantage of them, and that's what it's going to come down to here.
Two receivers each side. Schrock is back. Schrock lets it fly, and his pass is batted, nearly picked. Beckwith got there. Smell had a hand on it. Intended for Koger, goes incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
2nd and 10.
Those are the ones that you get a guy, you got to make it work out, but sometimes they get batted down. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Yep, cross the board here looking at defensively for the Wildcats. Burford, Smith, Mazer, Beckwith.
Interesting that after that
Smale,
early run formation, now we're going pass. There's a draw.
Tried delayed handoff for Nissel, trying to get out of it and just cannot. Beckwith cleans it up.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Loss of 6 on that, and they were not fooled by that draw one bit.
Yeah, and they haven't thrown the ball. They haven't shown the ability to throw the ball much down the field. Central Clarion might not be looking for that. They've tried that so far. They've tried to extend the sticks, get the ball down the field here early. Just unable to connect with anything. It's going to be tough for Schrock to, ball placement wise with these athletes on the outside that Central Clarion has. Trips to the right here on 3rd and 15. Not where DuBois wants to be. Here's a snap. He's back, rolling right. Great protection, still looking. Now he's going to throw, and it's nearly picked, might be picked. Smith has it. It's going to depend on the signal, and it is going to be intercepted, I believe. He's spotting the ball, and it is picked off by the Wildcats.
That's a throw he can't make there. Throw it away, punt, live another day. That's the kind of mistake that I know you were talking to Coach about, that you just can't have it. And that's a mental error, Devin, because, he's on the corner, nobody's there. You don't try to force that. Now they're talking about whether he was in bounds or not.
And they're going to give it to him. They've final discussion. He was winding up the whole time like it was an interception. But they finally made the final verdict. Schrock throws his 6th interception of the season.
Yeah, when he looks at the tape on that one, he's going to probably just put his head down and be like, what was I thinking?
Setting up shot for Chase Ferguson and this Wildcat offense. 37-yard line of DuBois snap. Going right up the middle. Nice cutback. Harrison breaking tackles. There he goes. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Wildcats just like that. Broke a couple tackles. 37 yards. A little bit effortless there.
Yeah, he's got to be put down there. He bounced off that one just like a ping pong ball, and there were a couple Beavers that could have had him, but hey, credit to him. Once he got in the open field, nobody was going to catch him, but this is exactly the start DuBois did not want.
Great run, though, by Harrison. It was blown up play side. He made a nice cutback, and then another one at the 2nd level. Used the speed the rest of the way.
You got to give him credit. This is a good team.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. 4:49 to go first quarter. Your new score reads Clarion 14, DuBois 0. You're listening to high school football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by Joe's Tuck Shop. When you need to look your best, just go to Joe's. Proud supporter of the DuBois Beavers. Infused IV Bar. Stop in and see how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Midway Drive in DuBois, or check out all we offer at InfusedIVBar.com. Go Beavers! And the DuBois Hampton Inn. The DuBois Hampton Inn near the DuBois Mall. We're proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. The DuBois Hampton Inn, phone 375-1000. We love having you here.
Noah Harrison finds the end zone from 37 yards out. One play on Clarion's 2nd drive of the game. I think they've ran about 5-6 plays, 14 points so far. That's what the Wildcats have done. Alston leaving no doubt here early tonight.
Yeah, if DuBois is going to even hang around in this game, they're going to have to take care of the ball. There's no doubt about it.
Koger fields this one at the 5-yard line, coming up the middle of the field, breaks one tackle. Here goes Koger. Trying to make a man miss to the outside and does. Gives a nice stiff arm. Still going.
Really
Nice little return by Coger, about 26 yards, gets up to about the 31. Throws a couple tackles, nice stiff arm. And I'm a big fan of Nathan Coger. I think we need to try to find a way to give him the ball down the field a little bit. I know the circumstance we're in with some injuries. It was looking like we were going to be talking about a few of these receivers all season long. But guys like Coger, Clark, those are guys we need to try to get the ball to so they can make some plays.
Yeah, and when we're doing that bunch formation on the far side, they're going man on man with no safety help on the near side. I would try that. I mean, see what you do one-on-one. Throw a ball up to Clark, or they put Delaney out here on this side. Maybe put a different receiver out there if you're not going to throw it to Delaney, or give Delaney a shot at it. Let's see what happens.
Trips to the right on first down, and Schrock is back once again, trying to say he throws it right to him.
Come on.
Intercepted. Read the screen like book. Matt Alston all over it. Schrock threw it right to him. Intercepted once again.
I mean, here's the thing. He just turned and he threw it. He didn't see 54. It was all over that. God, I really don't want to be this critical, but they've got to make a change here. I mean, you just can't continue to let this happen. It's just deflating your whole team, and these are mental errors.
Yep, Schrock just looking right wasn't enough. Just came back immediately, staring him down the whole way. And once again,
and look, this
Clarion
isn't about Lendon Schrock, the person. He's a great kid. I know he's trying his best, and he's in a tough spot. Everybody knows that, but boy, that's tough. That's tough.
Here's a snap, play action. Ferguson back, first down. Simpler coming. He evades right, still going. There goes Ferguson. Still going, man. This kid is impressive.
Wow. He's still not down. He went out of bounds. They never did take him down.
Broke out of a Tyson Roy tackle. Tyson Roy probably has a good 80 pounds at least on Ferguson.
Every bit of it.
Maybe now. I'm sure Ferguson does a pretty good job in a weight room himself. But that's a 6'3", nearly 280-pound body coming on you there. And he just shrugged them off like it was nothing.
Very, very impressive.
Turned it into a 3-yard gain. Nothing major, but DuBois could have had a sack for a loss.
And we can appreciate how impressive it was, and that we give him full credit. But I'm sure Coach TJ is thinking, come on, guys, we got to take him down there. We got to take him down. Because what a great job in coverage, by the way. There was nobody open.
2 tight ends set, flags down, probably most likely delay a game. Legal substitution.
And speaking of which, I just realized that this might be the last field in the entire state without a 25-second clock. We're going old school tonight. I just now realized that.
How about it?
No hash marks.
Usually we have that luxury.
Well, we'll talk about it later, but there's a reason that referees really like that in a potential game like this. So
absolutely.
We'll get into that later, but
2 receivers each side here. The false start takes it to 2nd and 11. Ferguson in the gun. Brady Quinn is his sidecar to the right. Here's a snap. Ferguson's back. Great pocket. Fires middle. Got his man. Smale breaks a tackle, and he takes a ball. Would-be tackler in the end zone with him. Walker Thomas can't bring him down. Touchdown. Smale, his second of the night.
He doesn't need a very big window. It wasn't that much of a window, but our defender took a bad angle on it, tried to make a play on the ball rather than the man, and that was that.
Threw a missile over the hands catch by Smale. Clarion, they certainly got a stud quarterback, and they got some athletes on the outside.
See if Euchre can go 3 for 3 here.
Just a 33-second scoring drive for the Wildcats. Kick is up and good. 4:16 remaining in our first quarter. Wildcats all over our Beavers here tonight. 21-0. Come on back. You got DuBois High School football and Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows. Proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. Go Beavers! Brackman Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Remember, Chevys cost less in Punxsy. Hoffer Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area. DuBois, Treasure Lake, and the surrounding areas. Good luck, Beavers. And by the Next Tier Bank DuBois team located at 522 Liberty Boulevard. Stop and see them to fall into great rates this football season.
How far was that touchdown?
20.
Jace Ferguson finds Dawson Smale for the second time this evening to take our score to 21-0 in favor of the Central Clarion Wildcats. Right now, looking like our Beavers are in for a long evening. Let's see if they can muster anything together. Rukert's kick sails to Koger once again, taken at the 5. Here we go. He takes it up the middle. There goes Koger with some daylight and just tripped up.
Koger with the return.
Dropped
good
down
return.
at about the 27. Another solid return. Kickoff return unit. They saw it all year. They made some plays.
7 games plus 8 minutes, and he has 30 touchdown passes. I mean, what else can you say about Jace Ferguson?
And, you know, I hate to say it might just be getting started here tonight. 21 points up on the board already.
Well, I just, you know,
Long ways to go.
It's gut check time if you're DuBois. You know, forget about wins and losses. You got to show some pride here. You know, you got to settle down, put a drive together, make something happen.
DuBois out in the pistol set, motioning right end Kearney from right to left. They're going to toss it out. Danny Dixon getting to the edge, cuts it back. Solid gain across the 30 to the 31. So getting a little push off that left side, and that's staying on schedule for the Beavers. They'll take second.
Now we got a flag, and we got unsportsmanlike. See what we got here.
Be on DuBois or?
Oh, I hope not. That would just you get a good solid play.
Pointing towards DuBois.
Oh, that's
Jari Stowe and Braylon Beckwith getting tangled up there.
well. That's.
I didn't have eyes on it. Didn't really see the play at all afterwards. I did see Stowe walking back with some frustration. Beckwith looked frustrated as well.
Well, and as an officiating crew, they're going to try to get on top of this quick. This game very chippy. People
and it
get
is
frustrated.
Against the Beavers.
Yeah,
And
man.
Beavers are this. You can't start a game this way against a team like this. You just can't. Now, almost any shot you had coming in is almost completely out the water now. You know, you're 9 minutes into this ball game and you're down 3 scores already.
Hard to imagine a worse start. 2 turnovers, a silly penalty. Yeah, it's
Giving Jace Ferguson fantastic field position in plus territory.
as if he needs it.
Pistol set here on first and a long ways to go. Here's a snap. They're going to toss it right. Here comes Dixon. He's got some room to the outside. Great blocking. Boy, if he can just stay on his feet a little longer. Ferguson on the stop. Needs to break that jersey tackle there. Maybe a gain of 3. It'll be about 3rd and 17.
That's the worst thing about the dead ball foul is the down counts. You know, you're going to have 2nd and 6 or 7, and then you end up having 2nd and 22.
Yeah, they need the 37 for a first down here.
It's
long ways to go. Not a team to be playing behind the chains against.
definitely not.
Getting down to about 3 minutes to go here, first quarter. 2 receivers each side for Schrock. Nissel shifts from right to left sidecar. Here's the snap. Schrock's back looking. He's going to heave one deep over the middle right to Ferguson, who picks it at midfield. He's going to have some, he trips over himself. And he's going to be down right at midfield. And the Wildcat offense will take over once again. We're going to take a short break and come back. 2:51 to go, first quarter. Wildcats back on offense. You're listening to high school football on Big Country.
We moved and settled into our new home. Hi, this is Bill Drahushak from DuBois Drug and Wellness. We are now open at our brand new pharmacy located at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. Our new location is more convenient with easier parking and accessibility. I want to thank our existing customers who followed us and invite new customers to come experience our award-winning service at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy.
Ferguson back throws, going deep, got him in, and Burford doesn't have it, wrestled away by Koger. First down play, going deep to Burford. Koger, great job defensively there. He fought that away from Burford, who had it.
That's the first really good defensive play of the night. And the first throw from Ferguson that I didn't think was perfect. He kind of underthrew him. He had him. If he leads him, I think it's a touchdown. But hey, give Coker a lot of credit there. He never gave up on it.
Should have let that one fly a little early for sure. Early separation. 2:43 to go here, first quarter. 21-0 is your score. Central Clarion, ball at midfield, 2nd and 10. They're driving once again after the 3rd Landon Schrock interception of the night. 2 receivers each side. He's under some duress, but he's going to step up now. Throws one open, scanner over the middle on the kicker out once again. 13 yards. DuBois 37, so Ferguson having his way right now.
Yeah, you give him time, he'll just pick you apart. These guys run really good routes, and It was right there. I mean, it was just pitch and catch.
Yep, simple, shallow concept, dig over tall, going deep on the outsides. Just pick your matchup. Used to run that in the and Ferguson, easy pickings for him so far here tonight. Empty backfield, Ferguson in the grips to the right. Here we go. They're going to shovel it underneath the Quinn. Lots of room to run. Carter Wilson makes the stop near the first down marker, but a nice wrinkle offensively for the Wildcats. Set up second and very short.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. DuBois looked like they were caught pretty off guard with that. There was nobody near him when he caught that shovel.
DuBois front getting blown off the ball right now. Central Clarion completely trolling the line of scrimmage, both sides of the football.
Yeah, DuBois looked a little shell-shocked to me. And
here we go, two-back set, double sidecar. Beckwith is your fullback. They're going to give it to Harrison, coming right, first down, a little more, still going. Gallagher and company in on the stop. Be fresh set of downs for the Wildcats down to the 21-yard line.
But there's what you were talking about. I mean, that line caved in for about 5-6 yards before he was touched. It's no contest at the line of scrimmage at the moment.
Yeah, well, we have a moment here. I'd like to give a shout out to everybody commenting in and listening, watching our live feed and enjoying tonight's broadcast. We appreciate you. Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Double sidecar, two tight ends in. Here's a snap. Nazer this time coming left. He's going to cut up, have a room. Carrying Schrock with him inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Gain of 14 and another first down for the Wildcats.
You know, it is Friday the 13th, and this is a horror show so far, and now we maybe have something even worse. DuBois player down, and that's Big Gallagher. Z. Oh, Big Z.
That's Zach Gallagher. We've seen him down a few times, and that is one young man you do not want to lose for the remainder of the season, especially because we'll be fighting for playoff contention moving forward.
Well, and I'm looking ahead. He's a heck of a wrestler, too, so we don't want him hurt ever.
Absolutely. While they tend to him, we're going to take a short break in our action here. 48 seconds to go. All Wildcats here, 21-0 over the Beavers. You're listening to High School Football, Bigfoot Country.
Fall into great rates this football season with Next Tier Bank, a proud sponsor of the DuBois area Beavers. At Next Tier Bank, you're more than just a number. Our team takes the time to understand your financial dreams and helps you make them a reality. Stop in to meet Devin and the team and ask about our deposit account bundle. Next Tier Bank, serving the DuBois region since 2020. Visit us at 522 Liberty Boulevard to open an account and meet the team. Next Tier Bank is member FDIC.
Back here to Larry Weiser Field, Clarion, Pennsylvania. 21-0. Central Clarion Wildcats all over our DuBois Beavers here. Zach Gallagher still being tended to on the field. Can't really, everybody's blocking our view. Can't really see what they're looking at or diagnosing down there momentarily. But certainly a young man this Beaver team cannot afford to.
No, well, yeah, and certainly for his sake, I hope he's okay. But I see he's up, so hopefully he can walk off. And if I may just take a minute, Devin, I want to give a shout-out to John, who your normal partner. You know, I was kind of a late-inning call to the bullpen here. He was supposed to be with you, and he's a little under the weather. So, hey, John, I know you're watching, and we're certainly hoping that you'll be back next week. And get better soon, buddy.
Get better, John. We're thinking about you, John. Do your thing, John. But yeah, you know, back to Zach Gallagher. That is one young man you can't lose moving forward. No, DuBois getting in this situation here tonight, not looking like a win in sights. Long ways to go, but
he's walking okay over there, so that's a good sign. Maybe just something scared him with his knee. I don't know, but
1st and goal for the Wildcats from the 9. Double sidecar going fade ball. Burford wide open. Just cooked Steve. No contest. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, a little more chippiness in the middle. I don't think they called it, but it's tough. He made that move, and he totally faked Deeb out, and he was wide open and a perfect throw. What can you say?
Yeah, just simple move to the inside.
And he telegraphed that. As soon as he went back, I knew where he was going to throw it, but nothing DuBois could do about it.
Yep, simple play fake for the linebackers to respect. Ferguson does the rest.
Offside. I think we were offside on that.
Let's see here. Kick is up and good. Flags down. Probably will be offsides. 34 seconds to go, first
wait a
quarter.
minute, because that should be a dead ball if that was offside. So let's see if they're going to re-kick. If they're going to...
Yeah, could decide to put the ball on the one.
Yeah.
Go for two.
Let's see, because he should have killed the play, because it sure looked offside to me.
Looks like they're just going to bring back out the extra point. Team, see the call, and it is offsides against the Beavers. Looks like they will.
You can't decline it. I mean, this isn't college ball. It's dead as soon as he crosses the line.
Yeah.
So
have to do a point after.
The play never actually happened. So
untimed down, and you are very correct. It's not the next level.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they're gonna. You know what?
They're gonna let them decline it.
They're making it up.
They're doing what they want here tonight. Larry Weiser Field. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your new score: 34 seconds to go, first quarter. Clarion 28, DuBois 0. You're listening to high school football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Mike from DeLulo Transport in DuBois. DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for full-time and part-time non-CDL drivers for our FedEx division. These are local, home daily package delivery positions that service the Brockway, Brookville, Ridgeway, and St. Mary's areas. Applicants must be 21 years of age, and all training will be provided. If you're interested in joining our team, give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at delulotransport.com.
Ferguson throws his third touchdown pass, 9 yards to Burford. 34 seconds to go, first quarter, 28-0. Clarion. Kick is a high, short one this time. It's going to bounce. Koger's going to field it at the 10. Tries to cut back, and he's just dropped. No blocking for him. Wave of blue
he shouldn't have let that ball hit. He thought it was going to bounce, and it died.
Expecting it, and you can't do that. You got to make a play on the ball and go get it. DuBois has had a problem fielding punts, fielding kicks this year. They fumbled a few. Now the one, Clark did turn into a 97-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, but to see your athletes be confident, go make a play on the ball, field it, and get upfield.
Yeah, they're just, again, I'm going to use the word shell-shocked. I mean, 28-0, 30 seconds to go in the first. It's everything that could go wrong pretty much has gone wrong against an elite team. It's just, now he's going to go under center. Still Schrock.
Here we go. Turns first back through is Nissel. And just not much doing. Maybe a yard, if that, on the play.
And thankfully, that's probably going to be the end of the first quarter for DuBois. And see if you can win a quarter, Devin. I mean, you know, you got to just come out and find something here in the second quarter.
Yeah, 10 seconds to go here. DuBois does not have to run another play. Bryson Billick is in at center for DuBois. Zach Gallagher not out on the field, not good for the Beavers, and that brings us to the end of our first quarter. All Wildcats here. They lead at 28-0. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
We moved and settled into our new home. Hi, this is Bill Drahushak from DuBois Drug and Wellness. We are now open at our brand new pharmacy located at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. Our new location is more convenient with easier parking and accessibility. I want to thank our existing customers who followed us and invite new customers to come experience our award-winning service at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. DuBois Drug and Wellness. Your community, your health, your pharmacy.
Second quarter about to get underway here. Larry Weiser Field. 28-0 is what the scoreboard reads here in favor of the Central Clarion Wildcats. And
there's not much to say.
It's been all Wildcats. DuBois needs to find it within them to do something, take a shot back at them. They need to be physical. You know, they can't just lay down. It's going to get worse if they don't continue to compete for the rest of this game.
You know, you're probably going to lose, but you don't want to be embarrassed. And so far, I mean, I'm going to say it. I think they've been embarrassed. So you got to find a way to get off the mat, you know, put up a fight, like you said. Yep. And win a quarter. Like I said, just win a quarter.
You've hinted to it already. This is a team who is very formidable on their own. They don't need the opponent's help to do what they do. But DuBois has given them much more opportunities to do what they do tonight.
I wasn't sure we could win with a +3 turnover. I know we can't win with a -3.
So here we go. Play action. Schrock under trouble right away. Quinn brings them down. Sack on the play. Loss of about 7. It's going to be 3rd down and 16. As 10 personnel's coming back onto the field. Just DuBois unable to do anything right now. Clarion all over everything.
Somebody's doing a wood fire, and I can see the smoke from it right across the, Yep, pretty big wood fire somewhere. So,
bunch trips to the right here. Schrock is in the gun. Let's see what they have on
3rd and long
3rd and
again.
14. Here's a snap. Schrock rolling to the right. He's going to let one go, and it's incomplete. Just no one home.
Well, he had Clark.
Coger had a step on Ferguson as well.
He had guys, but the throw just wasn't there. And
clock stops, 11:16 to go. Just getting into the second quarter here. And Nissel will be punting out of his own end zone here. Smale will be standing in DuBois territory.
One interesting fact, and I need to verify this, but it is Larry Weiser Field. They've said that. I believe Larry Weiser's over there doing color commentary for the home team. Yes. So that's kind of neat to have the guy's field named after him, and he's here. So
around Clarion royalty here tonight. Larry Weiser, proud tradition. He led here, leading the Clarion, what were the Bobcats at the time. Low kick, almost blocked again, and that almost hit the gunner of Clarion. Could have been a break for DuBois, but Quinn wisely jumps over it, and that'll go out of bounds around the 37-yard line. So
23-yard punt.
Wasn't terrible, but a shank punt, and Central Clarion one-upping the special teams units of DuBois even.
Yeah, it was a bad luck. Well, bad that he hit and then it was almost really good luck. I thought it was going to hit Clarion for a minute. That's how bad the punt was, and then bad luck out of bounds. So
Ferguson and this Wildcat offense haven't missed a beat. No negative plays. One incompletion, I believe, for Ferguson thus far.
Yep.
Very well defended play by Coger. On Smale, tough task. Smith coming in motion on the jet sweep. Lots of room to run. Nice stiff arm to the outside. Still going. Wrestled down by Nissel.
That could be a penalty. And let's see. They didn't call. I don't think
and I'll tell you what, they want
a
penalty on Nissel. They could have called a penalty on Smith for his smash because he grabbed it of Coger.
I saw that, and they could have called that. But Nissel throwing him out of bounds was very, very iffy.
That could have been called as well. That was close. But if you're going to call that, call the face mask that you're looking right at as well.
In a game like this, I would err on calling it because you've got to keep this game under control as an official. This is exactly the kind of game where you could put somebody throwing a punch, and that's what we don't want.
Here we go, 2 tight ends into the game for Clarion, 2 receivers to the right. Nazer shifts, sidecar left to right. Smith in motion again, play action this time. Ferguson middle, wide open, Smale again, and he's just going to take it into the barn untouched.
Not even close. I mean, the coverage wasn't even close.
Nope.
It's too easy.
Just going one high, safety. Just a play action, running that deep post over the middle. 3rd time they've scored on it thus far. Dave, no answer for the DuBois defense. 10:55 to go. Getting the ball back quickly and scoring quickly.
Soft knife through butter. I don't know. Hot knife through butter. I just don't know what to say. We're outgunned. I understand that, but man, this has been tough.
And the point after, good snap, good hold, kick is good. Your new score, 35-0. Clarion over DuBois. You're listening to High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Out-of-town guests coming in for a reunion, celebration, or family function? Make them feel at home at the DuBois Hampton Inn. Group rates are available for your guests, and a clean, comfortable room is a promise. Meeting and banquet rooms are available. Enjoy the indoor pool, and we have wireless internet too. Start your day right with Hampton's free hot breakfast. Call us 814-375-1000. That's 814-375-1000. The DuBois Hampton Inn. We love having you here.
10:55 to go in our first half. All Central Clarion 35, nothing. They're leading our DuBois Beavers.
And here's the other news, Devin, is unless they've changed the rule in the last couple of years, mercy rule doesn't start till the second half.
Yeah,
so
no, absolutely.
we got to get to halftime before we can.
Yeah, Central Clarion has no signs of slowing down here. Another high, good kick, fielded inside the 10. Here comes Coger coming up the left side, trying to get to the outside.
He got there.
Get a couple guys miss.
Into the
Nazer
fencing.
hits
There's-
him late.
yeah.
A couple flags being thrown there.
Yeah, I thought that was the right
That
call.
should be
That'd be
hit.
15 on Clarion.
Yes. Give DuBois maybe their best field position. Probably their best field position of the night here. 10:46 to go.
Yeah. Well, and here again, okay, you don't add insult to injury if you're Clarion, all right? You're going to win this game. You're going to win it pretty easily. You don't need to take a cheap shot like that. Come on.
Yep, no need for that extra stuff, absolutely.
And I'd say the same thing. I don't want to see DuBois getting chippy either. I mean, if you want to get off the mat in the right way. Don't get off the mat with something cheap. So
This is a confident bunch in Central Clarion, rightfully so. Why wouldn't you be? You're playing, once upon a time would be, DuBois and Clearfield were the toughest teams to beat in District 9. Most of these teams didn't play this often once upon a time.
I'll tell you what, I would love to see.
This is the biggest school, and Central Clarion is just putting it to them.
Put them to them. I would love to see Clearfield versus this Clarion team. That would be an interesting matchup.
A very good District 9 matchup. Here we go. In the gun, Nissel taking it up the middle. Spins off a couple would-be tacklers. Gets to about the 43. So 2nd and 7 coming up for the Beavers. And I'd say, Nissel's been your best bet here these last few weeks. You've been really feeding him the ball. He's gotten some rhythm going. I'd say try to ride him. Maybe you can get a couple scores on the ground. Maybe you can pop one.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, I don't see what you have to lose by trying to establish your ground game, because clearly the passing game has not worked out at all. Just try to establish something.
DuBois is taking their time offensively, huddling up here. They come out 2 receivers each side. Schrock is in the gun. Here's a snap. He's back. Looks, he's going to throw. Has a man in and out of his hands.
Yeah, threw behind him. If he leads him, he's got him.
He got it. I'd like to see Clark make that play. Help his quarterback out there. Struggled to throw the ball down the field. Yes, was a little bit behind him. Clark, we've seen him make a few contested catches this year. Also seen him drop a few. We'd like to see him make that catch there.
It's tough. The coverage, I was looking at the replay. The coverage was
Quinn
right there,
was right
too.
on his hip as well.
But, we talked about the lack of a 40-second clock, and one of the things officials like about not having it is now in a game like this, you won't see a delay game. They'll just let you, the last thing an official wants to do is throw a flag for something like that in this game. So then we got a timeout, DuBois.
Yep, Beavers will take their first of the game. We'll take another one as well. 9:53 to go in our first half. Clarion 35, DuBois 0. You're listening to High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Infused IV offers a wide array of products and services that will help you get back on track fast. Our state-of-the-art infrared sauna will help loosen muscles, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation. Athletes love our PEMF therapy and Normatec recovery boots, too. These non-invasive therapies encourage the body's natural healing processes and reduce the need for pain medication. Make Infused IV part of your pre- and post-game for optimal results this season. Now infusing ages 16 plus with parental consent. Find out how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Stop in on Midway Drive in DuBois or online at infusedivbar.com.
Beavers facing a 3rd and 6 from the 44. Trying to get some going offensively. They're really down in this one here early. Long ways to go here in the first half. 2 receivers each side.
Just get a first down. Don't look too far ahead. We just got to convert something here.
Get something going. Gain some sort of confidence. Here's a snap. He's back. Pressure coming. Throws his passes just short of Koger. Would have been short of the marker anyway. Great pressure. Great coverage. Going to be 4th down once again. And do see Zach Gallagher back in the ball game there for that series. That's great news.
Yeah, that's the good news. And let me see here. Pressure. I'm looking at the replay. Yeah, there was pressure. He was kind of dancing to his right. Tough to make that play.
Beckwith with the pressure, by the way. Talked about him. Definitely has over 100 tackles already. Came in with 96 here this evening. He's a stud defensively for this Clarion team. 9:48 to go here. Nissel in punting formation. But finally, hopefully, we block it up. We'll give Clarion finally a long field to drive. Good snap. Kick is away. Nearly blocked again. Smale takes it at about the 23. Plenty of room to run. Kearney gets to him, pushes them out at about the 40. Still solid field position for the Wildcats.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to get one blocked if this keeps up. I mean, I can't believe he missed that one. He was right there.
Coming right through the middle, same guy each time thus far.
So they get at the 41-yard line?
Yeah, about 40. We'll call
maybe
that the
42. Yeah, okay. 9:39 to go and first half here. And got to get something positive, Devin. I mean, there's just not been a single, other than that first down. They got the first down in the first series, and it's like, okay, maybe. And then ever since then, it has just been a horror show.
4 down front defensively, the Beavers. 2 receivers each side for the Wildcats. Ferguson is back all day to throw into the flat. Smith wide open across midfield. They're about the 45. They're going to mark him out at the 46, and another first down for the Wildcat offense into Beaver territory.
Yeah, he had all day, no pressure at all. Guy just comes right over the middle. Nobody picks him up, and it's tough. Looked like they were playing zone there.
A few times Ferguson has had to get out of a sack, a little bit of pressure by this DuBois front, but for the most part,
that time he was very comfortable in that one. Very comfortable.
Big offensive unit for the Wildcats. 2 receivers each side, 1st and 10. Here's a snap. Ferguson is back all day once again. Fires sideline, wide open. Kemmer, 33-yard line. Fresh set of downs once again.
Tackled by Schrock, but not before he...
Yeah, and this is a very dangerous offense. They can do what they want. I'm not sure exactly, but on the outside there, that's next level stuff. If they're running vertical reads, and what I mean by that is the guys on the outside, they're reading the corner.
Yep.
If they know they can beat him one-on-one over the top, they'll go. But if the corner's in off coverage, they're going to break it off at the sticks. That's what Kemmer did there. Great job. Great job of being in.
It's a very advanced offense for this area, for sure.
Here's a snap. Ferguson back again. 1st and 10. Going end zone. Smale a step. Great defense there by Danny Dixon. Stuck with him the whole way. Put a hand up in his face.
Would have liked to seen him turn his head there. He could have got a face guarding call.
Tad underthrown, but still a good spot.
Yeah, but you're right about him staying stride for stride with him. That was good. It's 8:55 to go here in the second.
Danny Dixon, hands on his knees there. He's a little tired after covering Smale there on the deep route. So here we go, 2nd and 10. Just a second incompletion thus far for Ferguson. Tight ends back in here. 2 receivers each side. Here comes Quinn in motion, and they hand to him coming right. Trying to get to the outside. Flags thrown. Pretty good pursuit there. Sansom Deeb got there first. Hansley helped aiding him out of bounds. Probably going to get a holding on.
Yeah, I would say that's about 80% that's a hold right on the edge.
Well defended, though, by DuBois. Very well. They did a decent job on the edge. Hansley was able to get free. Deeb did a good job of making a good stick. Hansley finished it up over there. But, yeah, certainly in the area of holding, but we'll await the meeting here.
I don't know how it couldn't be that.
And it will be.
Blocking the... Couldn't tell if he did a block in the back. So. But, yeah, you're right. By holding the edge and forcing him to cut outside, you get a call like that. So we'll take it.
So the first time the Wildcats have been backed up all evening. Let's see if the Beavers defense can make a stop. They thrive in these situations. This defense has given their offense many of opportunities all season. This is a gritty bunch. Let's see if they have a stop in them here.
Get some pressure on them. I mean, you don't just sit back in a deep zone.
This game.
They haven't blitzed at all. And it looks like they're not going to this time either.
Trips to the left. Ferguson rolling left. Looking, throwing. Smale again down the sideline, wide open. Pushed out of bounds by Schrock. Got a flag behind the play once again.
Pretty sure that one's coming back too. But
for now,
I saw that right away.
Momentarily, we're looking at a 38-yard hookup. Ferguson to Smale, waiting the penalty.
But here's my thing. If he's going to have that kind of time, you're rushing 4, maybe 5, and you're going to sit back in zone and give him all day, he's going to kill you. If you blitz him and you get burned deep, what's the difference? You might as well take a shot at this point at forcing a turnover, make him uncomfortable. Okay.
Chop block against.
Boy, they're really...
Wildcats, and it's going to really back them up here. They'll need the Beavers 24 for a first down.
Maybe 34.
So, this is a challenge for this offense, but if anybody's up to it, I'm sure this offense is going to give it a shot. They've been throwing the ball all over the yard here against this DuBois defense.
Any other team I've seen this year, I'd say, well, not much for second and 35. This one, I would give them about a 1-4 that they'll piss up.
DuBois very light box here. Ferguson is back. They're going to try to set up a screen here. Well defended. Ferguson, all the room to run now. There he goes. Midfield, cuts to the outside. It's going to be short of the 40 of DuBois. Mark him out at about the 53.
Yeah, but he picked up about 17. They did such a great job defending the screen. That was so good, but then they forgot about the quarterback. Everybody had their back turned. But you know what? I'm going to give them credit for that. These things happen. Great player, but I love the way they very quickly identified that screen and took that away.
Easy play for your defensive line to get undisciplined and really get after the back there. Gallagher, Hansley all did a great job of staying home, followed the screener, tried to set it
almost
up.
Followed it too good because they flowed away from where he was.
So here we go. Still third and very long here. 3rd and 19 for this offense. Here we go. 2 receivers each. Kemmer in motion. They're going to set up a screen pass. It's batted down by Ullman. So great job by the defensive front. Hunter Ullman, a name we've been calling quite a bit these last few weeks, making a name for himself here for the DuBois Beaver defense.
Probably punt. If I were them, I would punt. You got 4th and very long. You're outside the 40. I don't understand what the point would be of going for it here.
Then again, you've been getting behind this secondary all night long thus far, and
this is a little bit of hubris here to go for this 4th
unless
and forever.
It's a punt here we go. Ferguson is back. He is looking. He's in trouble, and he's going to down.
Yeah.
Tyson Roy finally getting through. So a little life shown here by the Beavers, getting a big turnover here. Tyson Roy taking care of business. Big loss, big sack. Beaver ball in Wildcat territory.
You know what? Good for them because that's rubbing it in your face a little bit to go for it on 4th and 19 when you're up 35-0. I didn't care for that at all. I think you punt there.
That's really saying to the other side, hey, man, we're going to get this on you. We're going to pick up these 19 yards.
It's a big lack of respect. So good for Tyson. Good for the defense to make a play there. So
now let's see if this offense can carry any momentum over to this side of the football. Like we mentioned, unable to do it tonight, but this defense has time and time again showed up for this football team.
Yeah, they just need a little help from the offense at some point.
Trips to the left here on 1st and 10. Koger lone to the right. Here's a snap straight ahead. Nissel.
Too much penetration.
Right through the middle, untouched.
I mean,
4-yard loss.
You can't blame Nissel. I mean, he takes the handoff and there's a guy in his face. You've got to do better job. Let's see here. Yeah, right up the middle. I mean, right up the middle.
7.5 remaining in our second quarter. 35-0 is your score. Clarion all over DuBois here. 2nd and 14 for the Beavers.
And this is where I'd really like to see them put a drive together and kind of stick it in just to say, hey, Central Clarion, come on, you don't go for it on 4th and 19. That's just ridiculous.
Cut into the lead a little bit. Get some momentum somewhat. Got to do something. Schrock is back. Schrock
got a man.
He's got throws, and his pass is incomplete.
Oh, my goodness. Hansley was so wide open. If he looks to his left, Hansley, he might even score. He's going to get 20 yards for sure. Wait till you look at this replay. Watch him come across right. I mean, there's nobody there. That's an official.
Rolling right. Tough to see that. Oh, he wasn't rolling right. He dropped back on that one, actually.
Oh, my goodness. He was wide open.
Missed opportunity.
Totally.
No, we had that problem last week on the flood pattern. Couldn't hit the corner out. Wouldn't throw the out. Trips to the right here. 3rd and 14. Here's Schrock rolling right this time. Looking, just going back. He's one up, and what are we doing? Ferguson, his second interception, and that is something you just cannot do.
That's number 4.5. I mean,
going backwards, lost about 20 yards with the pressure he was eating.
Into double coverage.
Just eased it up. Not even out of bounds. Yeah, you cannot do that.
You know what? I'm just going to let it go. I feel for the kid is really the truth because, he's
he gives gutsy performance after gutsy performance.
He's out there. He's
not
giving his best.
Night.
I get it, but
effort is impeccable from that young man. Plays both sides of the ball. Can't say enough about him. Great young man. Not his night. Man in motion. They're going to play action. Ferguson looking deep again. Throws. Got his man. Tommy Smith inside the 20. Knocked out of bounds inside the 15 at about the 13. And another big play. Ferguson to Smith. Wildcats looking for more here. Up 35-0. 6:48 to go.
I'll tell you what, though. When you keep just throwing like this, it's 35-0. You're just rubbing salt in the wound. This is when, I'm telling you, this is when you're going to get some kind of a chippy, cheap shot because, nobody likes being kicked when they're down. And I would like to see Central Clarion run the ball a little bit. Come on, you've made your point,
Two sidecars here. 1st and 10. Here's a snap straight ahead. Harrison coming right.
Flag.
Solid run. Kearney, flag immediately thrown on the play. Solid gain inside the 10 down to the 7. See here.
That was a very quick flag. Yeah.
Very quick. The snap was, Ferguson barely handled the ball.
I think it was a high-low chop block again.
Yeah, something quick had to happen.
Let me see if I can catch it on the replay here.
Not sure. Been called for an illegal chop block thus far this evening.
Yeah, I can't.
6:42 to go here in our first half.
So, yep.
Athletic Director Chuck Farrell will be joining me live once again for the Brackman Chevrolet and Buick of Punxsutawney halftime show. We might be ways away from that. Those 6:42 to go will be the second illegal chop block of the night against the Wildcats, and that will back them up.
Well, and that's one of those things, whether you agree or disagree with the call, if you're Central Clarion, you're like, okay, they're watching that, we can't engage that way. So what's probably happening is they're supposed to be engaging at the same time, and he's engaging just a bit quick on the high, and then he comes in on the low, and that is illegal.
Usually you see that from a running back coming up and chopping someone already engaged with an offensive lineman.
Yeah, but somebody's getting 2-on-1 on the probably on the left side of the line there, and it's a dangerous play, which is why they call that. But a lot of penalties mounting up on the Wildcats, but it hasn't really slowed them down much.
Backs him up to the 29-yard line, 1st and a long ways. Ferguson rolling right here, looking end zone, got a man wide open, and he dropped it. Wide open once again.
I mean, but here again, nobody picked him up.
And if you're not going to cover anybody,
what happened?
They're in zone coverage there.
Well, what happened is I just looked at the replay. The corner on that side came up and took the underneath guy, and nobody took him as number 8 went deep. And that's
if you're going to
Smith.
constantly get behind these guys, why wouldn't you continue to throw the ball if you're Clarion? Till you get to the point where you're comfortable not doing what you want to do out there.
That's
if they can't defend it, have at it, man. Tommy Smith and Smale living behind the DuBois secondary here. Here's the snap. Ferguson back. He's in trouble. He gets out of a Hansley Sow and a Castro sack. All day to throw. Wide open in the flats is Smale. 1st down. Makes a man miss. And another tackled inside the 10 finally by Walker Thomas.
I'll tell you what. That
Pretty
time,
impressive stuff there by Ferguson.
I can't fault the defense. They got great pressure. They covered for like 5 seconds downfield. That was Jace Ferguson just showing what an elite player he is.
This kid has next level written all over him. Hope my alma mater and Clarion University, right up the hill here. They call their home field. They'd be fools if they weren't looking at him, Dave.
I'll tell you what. That was a very impressive play. Sometimes you just have to give hats off. That's
Hansley and Nicastro.
Yep.
2 very good tacklers for the DuBois defense. All Ferguson. 3rd and 6 after that exciting play by Ferguson. He's going to take it behind his 2 up backs. 1st down and touchdown. Right through the heart of that DuBois defense. Ferguson calls his own numbers, gets in the barn.
I don't mind him scoring. I mind him scoring untouched. That's the part that I don't get. Good blocking, but I would have liked to seen a body on him.
Clarion doing whatever they want here this evening.
Man.
Extending their lead here. Oakert back for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, kick is good. 5:19 to go in our first half. Your new score, Clarion 42, DuBois 0. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football brought to you by McDonald's of DuBois. McDelivery is on the DoorDash app. Download the McDonald's app for delicious deals and great rewards. Bloom Electric Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. And DeLulo Transport of DuBois, family owned and operated, providing reliable transportation services. If you're interested in joining the team, call 814-503-4131. Stop by the office, 349 DuBois Street. See them online at DeLuloTransport.com. Go Beavers!
That might be too vulgar for the airways. 5:19 remaining in our first half here, and this is just all Central Clarion, Dave.
Yeah, got to give him
Nothing
credit.
else you can say, really.
Not much you
at
can
this point.
say. Hopefully,
DuBois needs to find something, carry a little pride with them.
5:19 to go, and
they got a long second half to go here, but they're
put a drive together, you know.
Yeah, just outgunned here this evening. This could happen coming in here tonight, but you'd like to see them compete a little bit, you know, make them work for something. It's just all easy right now for the Wildcats.
It's been a heck of an effort by Central Clarion.
Shorter kick this time for Rucker, fielded at about the 10. Koger dancing around, trying to find some blockers, runs into his own man. Late flag thrown.
Oh, boy. Looks like something else chippy. Let me see if I can find it. I wasn't looking at that at all. The flag came right in.
Shot to the face against Central Clarion.
No, they didn't eject him.
Well, it looks like he's staying in the game.
Boy, he's fortunate. Very fortunate.
Looked like an open hand was open. Is that the difference they do? Is there a difference between open hand and closed fist?
And this is where, if I were their coaching staff, I would take him off for the half just to cool him down, because you just dodged a bullet. You didn't lose him.
Smell out there. He needs to know better. I know he's fired up. Then his shoes.
It's 42-0, dude.
He's a very good player out there both ways. It's getting heated. He needs to know the situation. His team needs him. Nissel coming left. Best in room of the evening.
That's better.
8 yards on
There's
first down.
Flag.
Best play of the night for the Beavers.
This game's getting chippy.
Another flag down, though.
Yeah, not about. I think maybe a late hit. Let me look
And
here.
you saw this coming, Dave.
Well, I'll tell you what. Unfortunately, there's more when you referee. There's more of these kind of games than close games. There just are.
Yeah.
And so you learn what to look for. And man, I could see this early. It's like, man, I just think this game's going to end up chippy.
And it is a face mask against Clarion, and it seems like it's. I don't know why Central Clarion is kind of losing themselves at the moment.
Yeah.
They're at 42-0. I don't know if DuBois is chirping or
I don't know.
DuBois is doing stuff.
And this is smart. Central Clarion takes a time out here.
Yeah, they're going to take a timeout and talk about it, and we will as well. We get back, we'll sort a little bit more of this out. 5:04 to go. All Central Clarion here in the first half. They lead 42-0. You're listening to High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by DuBois Burger King. Visit DuBois Burger King for a hot and delicious sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese crisp sandwich. Get 2 for just $5. Spitzer Honda. At Spitzer Honda of DuBois, the team is committed to providing the highest quality of service to earn you as a lifetime customer. And they are proud to support the local athletes. Good luck, DuBois Beavers. And the DuBois United Way. You can be on the team to help the less fortunate in our area. With your help, the DuBois Area United Way is meeting the needs of the area's health and welfare service agencies. The DuBois Area United Way.
Following the face mask penalty by the Wildcats, 1st and 10 for the DuBois Beavers on their own 49-yard line. And this is where a great timeout. Hopefully Central Clarion can calm down for whatever's got them riled up here. A couple errant penalties, and not sure if DuBois being chippy what's leading to this, but you really got to calm down and understand the situation. You got way more to lose than your opponent. Whatever's going on within the game on the field, Clarion needs to settle it, because they're well in control and they just need to chill out.
Yep, 100%. So first down for DuBois here.
Trips to the right. Nissel coming to the right, cuts it up. Here goes Nissel, first down and a little bit more. Garrett Nissel bouncing to the outside.
Boy, I'll tell you what, they missed a blindside block at DuBois. That was a bad block there, and they didn't call it. But still a great run for Nissel.
Lone bright spot thus far here for the Beavers. Inside of 5 minutes to go here. Best play of the night for the Beavers.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you. I just saw the replay of that block.
Big time.
Big blindside block. Coming back towards the line. Definitely they're trying to take that out of the game. DuBois dodged a bullet there. Yeah, they just didn't see it.
Trips to the left here. Nissel is your sidecar left with Schrock in the gun. Koger's lone to the right. They will toss it to Schrock. Schrock breaks the initial tackle. And I'll tell you what.
There's another one, I'm telling you.
Tell you what is Clarion doing right now, man?
And we've got another late
Well, but I saw Caden. Caden's got to chill out, too. Caden was just
if you're Clark, you're down 42-0. You don't need to be doing that. But Clarion, they just need to keep it within themselves. So they have this game. There's no need to be doing this extra stuff that the game does not need.
Yeah, Clark got up and made a gesture towards Central Clarion. I'll tell you what.
And down 42-0, you should not be doing that, Dave.
I'll tell you what. Halftime can't get here quick enough for both teams. I mean, just to take the air out of the situation a little bit.
So here we go. Another penalty. Clarion aiding DuBois down the field. 1st and 10 from the 19. Schrock is back. Schrock throws. Nearly picked off again, man. Almost threw it right to Beck.
Yeah, and there's another flag.
There's more laundry on.
This is becoming a laundry party.
Yeah, it's getting bad out there. You saw this coming, Dave. Flag after flag.
Got to get it earlier. You'll definitely deal with it late.
Sounds like that one is going against DuBois.
Yeah.
Personal foul against DuBois.
And no need for Clarion to be doing extracurricular stuff. They have more to lose, but if you're DuBois, you need to understand the situation here. You're getting yourself handled on the road here. Keep it within yourselves. Play football the right way and try to get some momentum on your own side before you start doing some extra stuff, because you don't deserve to do that at this moment, and you shouldn't be doing it anyways.
I would hope that at halftime both coaches individually talk to their teams and say, listen, we just got to play football here. They each have their own reasons to say it, but let's hope they do.
4.5 in running, trips to the left. Schrock is back. He's going to fling it out and can't even make it to Nissel. And this is just not Landon Schrock's night.
Yep, nothing really working in the passing game to speak of. And
so 2nd and about 25 here. Yep, 2nd 25 after the incompletion on the swing pass. DuBois needs the 9-yard line for a 1st down.
Yeah, 2nd and a very, very long.
And this is not where this offense can operate from.
Well, just try to chew out, break off 7 or 8 here. You don't try to get it all. Don't just throw one up.
So here we go. Bunch trips to the right. Here's Schrock, and he's rolling right. He's still looking. Now he throws, and it's going to be nowhere near his intended target, Koger.
Out of bounds.
At least this one made it to the seats this time. 4:16 to go. 3rd down.
Pressure by Alston.
Yeah, there wasn't anything there. Everybody was covered up downfield, and he had nowhere to go with it.
Good job by the secondary. Pressure as well from the Clarion defense.
4:16 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Reminder, at halftime, as you said, you'll have your halftime show. It's going to be a longer halftime. It is homecoming here for Central Clarion. 3rd and
electric
forever.
Atmosphere here. 2 receivers each side. Schrock throws middle. Pass is complete to Nissel, but draped all over him.
Good defense.
Was Ethan Rex quickly to bring him down. Short gain, 4th down coming. I'm sure the Beavers will go for it. I don't think.
Yeah, why punt? I mean,
Burkett has the boot for about a 47-yard field goal.
Yeah, and
that's a doozy.
Yeah, 42-0. I mean, why bother with that?
We know he does. Oh, absolutely. We know he does have the leg from 45. He just missed it wide to the left. But 47, a little further.
So 4th and
2 receivers each side. Here's a snap. Schrock can't even handle the snap.
Yeah, that's the end of that. Loses 10 on the. He kind of looked up, I think, before he had the ball in his hands, and I would have to say that's sort of fitting for the way this half has gone for DuBois.
Yeah, I got nothing for that. Ferguson and the Clarion offense back on the field. 3:28 to operate. I'm sure they'll be looking for another score.
Also want to give credit in the previous play to Brittany's carrier who was in on the tackle as well.
Well, look, they can get tons of yardage on the ground. They've shown that. But if they come out and chuck it around like that, you're probably going to get more chippiness, because nobody likes to be kicked when they're down.
Empty backfield. Ferguson in the gun, looking downfield, throws into the flat. Wide open is Kemmer.
About 6-7 yards.
6-7 yard hitch route complete. Clock running close to 3 minutes to go in our 2nd half.
The second half will go fast, Evan. That much we can at least say because of the mercy rule.
Yeah, what an absolute unit, though, this Clarion offense has. They're very impressive. They're very versatile. Haven't been running the ball much, but they're having all the success through the air.
I defy a double-A team to keep this team under 25 points. I don't see it.
In the gun again, empty set. Throws over the middle. Wide open is Burford. Makes a man miss. 40, 35. Inside the 30 to the 28.
First down inside.
And another fresh sentence for the Wildcats and Ferguson. I believe just the 2 incompletions this half.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping stats. I didn't want to keep stats tonight because I knew it was going to be a pretty quick temp for them. But yeah, I'm sure the stats are pretty.
They are no huddle, but it's not like tonight, anyways, and they don't have to go up tempo to show balance or do anything versatile. No, they're doing enough just doing what they're doing. But, yeah, they're certainly taking their time and their tempo. Ferguson back again, 1st and 10 under some pressure. Rolls to his right, pointing, directing traffic. Now he steps up. He's got some room. 20, 15, 10. Near the 5, he's wrestled down a few Beavers.
He is their leading.
Ferguson, he was their leading rusher
coming in.
He's their leading rusher
coming in, and he's got another gear. Like, he stays. But when he makes up his mind to go, he tucks it, and he commits to it, and he just has tremendous speed. For a quarterback.
1st and goal from the 5. Clock winds. 2 minutes and counting here. 1st and goal. Full house backfield, double sidecar. Beckwith is your up back behind, directly behind the left guard. Here's a snap. They're going to give it. Nazer coming left, and he's just going to walk in. Basically untouched. More chippiness out there. Yeah. More flags thrown.
Doesn't surprise me.
And it's probably going to be on Garrett Nissel.
Looked like
I saw wrestling with the Wildcat after the play. Probably going to be against the Beavers.
Yeah, it looked like maybe he didn't quite kick him, but he kind of stepped over him. We'll see.
Yeah, and the Beavers just need to cut that out. They're getting handled.
Touchdown is good. Personal foul.
And against the Beavers.
And here's the other thing. They need to start calling this unsportsmanlike because that really catches players' attention. You get 2 of those, you're gone.
Yep.
So far, all this chippiness, I haven't seen a single unsportsmanlike called.
Yep. Yep. Seen a fist thrown. Open hand, however you want to look at that.
Yeah. But
kick is up, and the extra point is good. 1:41 remaining in our first half. Your new score reads Central Clarion 49, DuBois 0. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by Subway and DuBois. Enjoy the new Irresistible Subway series. Build a delicious sandwich, plus get a free cookie every Sunday. 3 locations inside DuBois Walmart, at the DuBois Mall, and South Brady Street. Go Beavers! The Greater DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletics too. And DuBois Drug and Wellness. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy. Proud to support the DuBois Beavers.
49-0 is your score. Nazer finds the end zone from 5 yards out. And the Beavers still looking to strike the scoreboard here tonight.
I'll tell you what, the other thing I got to say is the officials are trying to keep this game under control. If the players aren't going to straighten up, then it's on them.
Yep,
I mean, and
absolutely.
I'm not saying it's DuBois. I'm not saying it's Central Clarion. It's both.
It's both.
It's
Right
both.
now. And it's both teams.
You can't blame the officials for throwing the flags when this stuff keeps happening. So
both teams,
they're doing their job.
DuBois is probably being a little extra, and Central Clarion just being confident in doing them, not going to take it from a team that they're handling out there. It happens. I played a lot of football. And this is what you get. And you were right saying what you did earlier. If they don't get a hold of this early and start calling some unsportsmanlikes, we're going to get to this point. It's over with now. We thought it was before that last one we just got with Nissel. We went
I really hope Clarion puts some second string in the second half. If they just continue to put the pedal down, I mean, they're human. I'm not saying they should. I'm not saying it's right, but it's just going to continue to be chippy.
Here we go, I formation for the Beavers. Sansom Deeb is your quarterback. He's under center.
Number 35, Sansom Deeb
Turns in hand, second back through is Dixon. Little push off that left side, gets to the 23, maybe 24. So hopefully DuBois can get a first down here, move the chains, and just take this into the locker room here. Get away from the chippiness at the moment and
just let the whole situation just settle a little bit. Just settle. And tonight is one night, maybe a long half is a good thing. Get everybody to just take the emotion out of it.
Down to about a minute to go. I formation once again. DuBois taking all their time. Second back through again. Takes a nice little push off the left side. He's got that first down. Still some chippiness. Ball's out. No, they were going after the ball. I thought Jari Stowe was in another scrap, but they were going after the football.
It'll be a first down for the Beavers.
So, first down in some time.
I thought there was more chippiness going on out there.
No, just they thought it was a fumble.
Yeah, going after the football. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Fresh set of downs for the Beavers, and probably going to be the last play of the year. DuBois just taking their time. Probably will have to.
They might run
snap the ball one more time. Not sure where the play clock's at. So
I think
here
they have
we
to
go.
run one play.
Yeah, I believe so too. They were about 50 when they set the chains. Dixon, the ball carrier, trying to get to the outside. There goes Dixon, trying to use his speed. Clock will stop momentarily. 15-yard gain. But once the chains are set, the clock will run, and that should be it for our first half. Yep, and
they're going to try to one run.
They do get a play off. Dixon, the ball carrier, 2 yards up the middle, and that is how our first half will end. All Central Clarion Wildcats. Your score, Wildcats 49, Beavers 0. Stay tuned for our Brackman Chevrolet halftime show of Punxsutawney with Chuck Farah. Come on back. You've been listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by Joe's Tuck Shop. When you need to look your best, just go to Joe's. Proud supporter of the DuBois Beavers. Infused IV Bar. Stop in and see how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Midway Drive in DuBois, or check out all we offer at InfusedIVBar.com. Go Beavers! And the DuBois Hampton Inn. The DuBois Hampton Inn near the DuBois Mall. We're proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. The DuBois Hampton Inn, phone 375-1000. We love having you here.
Hello everyone, Jeffrey from Brackman Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. We are huge advocates of youth sports. Without coaches and all the helpers, it wouldn't be possible. The teamwork, camaraderie, goal setting, the learning how to deal with disappointment. These are all skills that our children are learning by being involved in youth athletics, but it wouldn't be possible without these coaches and staff. So when you see them, shake their hand, say thank you for making a sacrifice for our kids, because they are helping give our next generation of leaders the skills they need to succeed. And remember, Chevys cost less than Punxsy.
And we're back here at Larry Weiser Field in Clinton. It's time for the Brackman Chevrolet and Buick of Punxsutawney halftime show with athletic director Chuck Farah. Chuck, we'll dive right into it. Not a pretty first half for our DuBois Beavers, but what are your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, not at all. We knew this was going to be a tough game coming in. This Clarion team's really good. Obviously, probably the best team we'll see all year by far. A lot of talent out there, a lot of athletes. They're very physical. I said that first quarter down. I said, but they're physical no matter what. Every hit they make is hard and physical, and I think we get down early, and kids kind of start feeling down on themselves a little bit, and we needed something positive to happen. That never happened, So hopefully, obviously coming out 4-0 here in the second half, need something positive at least to finish this game up with, something on a good note, hopefully. But first half hasn't been good. Obviously, offense continues to struggle. Strzok is doing his best out there, trying to make things happen. He's just not a quarterback. He's an athlete back there. He's giving us hard everything he has.
Absolutely.
Hopefully he's okay. He looks like he had a shoulder or something there at the end of the first half. So hopefully he's okay and maybe just sits out the second half and rest him for, last couple games of the season here.
Yeah, obviously you like to see the boys come out with a little bit more, competitive spirit. Really like to see him take it to him, maybe use our physicality. Probably one of the more physical teams that Clarion have seen in a while, probably since Punxsutawney.
Yeah.
But you'd like to see us get after him a little bit. Certainly not what we wanted to see there, but when you aid this team, when you help them out as much as DuBois has, this team don't need help moving the ball down the field.
Yeah,
so,
we didn't need to help them at all.
They're doing a great job. So, Chuck, let's continue on here. Let's get an update. Let's see what else is going on. Maybe some teams wrapping their regular seasons up and more postseason talk here. Let's get a fall sports update.
Yeah, we got talked last week. The golf teams wrapped up their season. Boys golf last Saturday. Brock Smith was at the final round of the District Boys Championship, and I believe he ended up, he went in a day, I think, in 7th place. I believe he ended up finishing 4th, so he made some progress there, climbed up the leaderboard a little bit, but just not enough. Then that ends our boys golf season. Our girls tennis season also ended this week. They had a singles championship last Saturday up in Erie. We had to play up in District 10 for the AAA, and they had their AAA doubles championships on Thursday up in Erie. So they had nobody advance from there. So their season wraps up. Cross country, their dual meet season is done. As I said last week, they have an invite here coming up. I believe they're going down to the Pittsburgh area for a big invite down to prepare them for the postseason. I believe that's coming up on Thursday. Then they'll sit and they'll just rest a little bit. Then districts coming up here the month. Then hopefully we can get some people advanced through there to the state championships in Hershey, which we have last couple of years. So I don't see any reason why not. Morgan Romer, she's one of the top girls in the district. She should advance, as well as a couple other girls on that side, and maybe Rudy Williams on the boys' side can get through and get the states as well. And the girls volleyball team, they keep rolling along. Beat Bradford last night in 4 sets on senior night. I believe they still just have 1 loss now.
Sorry about it, Bradford.
Yeah, they got a couple more matches next week. Then they'll obviously go to districts. Soccer teams had a couple games this week. They lost to earlier in the week. They lost to Karn City. Both teams lost to Karn City in a league game. We played in the Upper Allegheny Valley Soccer League there. So that would make both teams down. They've 3 losses for both teams now. So they'll finish up here probably next week or so with the regular season. Both will obviously be going on the postseason, and good chance of hopefully winning districts there, moving on to the state tournament there. So that's pretty much it for now. The JV and junior high football teams both still undefeated.
Nice.
Our junior high team actually went to Hollidaysburg last night and they picked up a big win there. I think it was 30.
Always tough. Hollidaysburg.
Yeah, 35-8, something like that. They beat Hollidaysburg down there at Hollidaysburg. So good sign for them. They go play an undefeated Brockway team next Thursday coming up. So at Brockway, so that should be a good matchup. Hopefully, if anybody gets a chance to go out to that, that'd be probably a good local game to see.
Okay, so seems like, loaded schedule still.
Yep.
Lots of postseason action. Congrats to those seasons who have ended. You mentioned the Brock Smith there. Congrats to you on your efforts. And, I'm sure that's challenging. Those were long days there.
Yeah.
With golf, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, those are long days, So, congratulations. It's not an easy sport.
No.
By any means, man. So congrats. And everybody tennis who was competing. Volleyball team still kicking rear ends. Love to see that.
Yep.
So congratulations, buddy, and let's keep up the good work. So another thing me and you have in common.
Yep.
We spent some time in this community.
Oh, yeah.
We have a little blood from this community that runs in our veins. We spent some time here, both Clarion University alums. I know I've been always looking forward to come here and call a game up at the stadium where I played for 5 years.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like that's a possibility moving forward here. Hopefully, maybe we can get back to that. But what a great venue they have here.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Electric atmosphere. Really nice field down there. Nice concession stand. Bathrooms brand new over here. So, Clarion, hats off to you guys. Administration doing a great job here tonight. But the question I want to ask you, Chuck, obviously, me and you both spend a lot of time here. We know the area. We know the community. They just had ALF last weekend.
Yep.
It's a big festival here, fall festival. Lots to do, lots of crafts. They do a craft show, great food everywhere.
Yeah.
So, does that still mean something to you? Do you like to get back here, and do you enjoy coming back to Clarion?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was, obviously a Clarion University graduate, 92, so I was a little before you. But yeah,
19. So a couple years off.
Yeah, a couple years off there. But yeah, I enjoyed it. 4 years I spent down here. We had a great time. As we pulled in tonight, coming down Greenville Avenue and coming down here looking for some old hot spots along the way. And
be careful.
Actually, we're going down Main Street, I see one of my old college roommates who's here at the game tonight. Scott Ferrano, you guys out there know him. He was one of my college roommates, one of my best friends still. I saw him walking out of Main Street, Clarion. So we gave him a little call to see where he was headed, and he was looking for, I think, a local establishment. But no, it's a great time here. Like this venue here, I haven't been here since I worked in the newspaper business. I covered a playoff game here. I think it was late 90s. It was Clarion Smethport, I believe. And last time I think I was at this field, and they've done a lot to it. It's a great small school atmosphere. You can't get the trees around here. The fall foliage is blooming now. This is just a great high school atmosphere here, and really enjoying it. I mean, I'm not, other than the score, and everything else around it is really cool. It's small, You feel like somebody down the sideline said it's like arena football. It's so tight down here, but it's not like Mansell where everybody's kind of off the field a little bit. Here, everybody's like right on top of the field, so it's nice.
Yeah, like I said, they got a lot going on here for tonight. It's their homecoming weekend. They're about to crown their king and queen and king right now, but yeah, haven't been able to get back here too much. Got a lot going on for sure. Busy with life and everything. But certainly always try to get back here.
Brady Quinn.
Brady Quinn won the king. Shout out to Brady Quinn as we continue here, Chuck. But I love coming back here. Always love the atmosphere. Always gives me home vibes. Yep. Certain similar communities. DuBois to here. Lots of good people to go around.
Oh, definitely. Made a lot of friends down here. I don't believe he's on the staff, but Lee Weber used to be he teaches down at Clarion High School. Went to college with him. He was on the Clarion, I believe he still coaches baseball. He's the Clarion football staff, coached wrestling down here. Always enjoy seeing Lee when we're around seeing Clarion, and he's a good dude, and probably here to stand somewhere tonight, I imagine.
Yep, lots of good people. Always good to get back and see what's going on. So last week, DuBois gets a huge win, and especially when you're looking at the score here tonight, how we're heading into the second half, looking like DuBois is going to be coming out of here 3-5. So we're running out of opportunities to get the 5 wins. Hopeful that we get sophomore quarterback Trey Wingard back week to finish up the regular season and hopefully get the 5-5. But that's the situation we're in. But real quick here, I want your thoughts on that OT win last night, because right now it's showing to be maybe a big one.
Yeah, that was a huge confidence builder for our team.
Students, Clarion Limestone, and North Clarion High Schools. The band is under the field leadership of drum majors Ava Love, Sophia Wise, and Ryan Cruzan. The Wildcat Marching Band will open our halftime show with Great Balls of Fire, made famous by Jerry Lee Lewis. Take it away, Ava! Next up, Sophia will be taking to the podium to conduct the band as they play Electric Light Orchestra's Mr. Blue Sky. This number will feature our band front. To conclude our halftime performance, get your groove on as we take a trip back to 1979 and a song made popular by Sister Sledge, We Are Family. Enjoy the percussion line as we feature them in this song. It's all yours, Ryan. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you enjoyed this evening's performance.
a couple good drives. Probably the best thing we did, we ran the ball a little well there with Nissel. Garrett always runs very hard. That might be something to try to focus on. You're probably going to see Samson Deeb, the sophomore, come out as quarterback probably in the second half. Maybe we'll see a couple of the freshmen out there. I don't know. Maybe see Bryson Kale out there possibly. Who knows what's going to happen in the second half here? But just something positive to happen for us. Get some points on the board. Hold them, stop them a series or two. And just get out of here healthy. No any more injuries. We got enough injuries. Kids banged up now as it is. Get out there healthy, and just like I said, in the second half, something to hang your hat on for next week. Going into playing Montauk. That's boys' senior night next week. That's always a big meaningful game. Last home game. Come out there, hopefully the victory, and go down to Hollidaysburg, and who knows what happens. See what happens down there. So
let the cards fall out there.
And that's a good local. I don't say a local ride, but we played Hollidaysburg for years in a lot of sports, and
some history there.
A lot of history there, and Coach Homer DeLatcher, a good friend of mine, good friend of Coach Wingard's as well. Very well respected coach, and we always look forward to seeing Coach DeLatcher and his staff. They do have a great program. I know he and Coach Wingard do a lot of stuff together in the off season. Coach DeLatcher runs a quarterback clinic in the winters on Saturdays, and Coach Wingard takes our kids down there every Saturday and throughout the winter, and they does a good job down there. So we'll always look forward to going down there and playing and seeing Coach DeLatcher.
Yeah, absolutely. And for here tonight, certainly just want to see the boys get out of the locker room, compete a little bit, take something positive home with them. And Chuck, as always, thanks for coming up, sitting down with me, and hopefully we can, like we mentioned, take something home with us and get out of here on a positive note. So thanks as always.
All right,
Chuck.
thank you.
And that's it for the Brackman Chevrolet and Buick of Punxsutawney halftime show on Bigfoot Country.
Hello everyone, Jeffrey from Brackman Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. We are huge advocates of youth sports. Without coaches and all the helpers, it wouldn't be possible. The teamwork, camaraderie, goal setting, the learning how to deal with disappointment. These are all skills that our children are learning by being involved in youth athletics, but it wouldn't be possible without these coaches and staff. So when you see them, shake their hand, say thank you for making a sacrifice for our kids, because they are helping give our next generation of leaders the skills they need to succeed. And remember, Chevys cost less than Punxsy.
Football team. Welcome back to Larry Weiser Field. Second half kickoff will be among us shortly here. Teams are out on the field getting ready for the second half. And Dave, I don't know, how about all Central Clarion in that first half?
All Central Clarion, not much really to speak of, and you just hope, we talk about it before in other games, you just got to win a quarter. I mean, what's done is done. You're not going to get those 49 points back. You just don't let them put 80 on you. I mean, show some life. Show. I'm not saying the boys aren't giving effort out there. I'm not. They're shell-shocked.
Trying to go there. Yeah, but they got punched in the mouth early and couldn't respond. So they ran into a juggernaut here tonight, and Clarion let them know that early. You hope the chippiness stays away. Especially Clarion, you got too much to lose. Don't want to lose anybody moving forward. Keep that within you. If DuBois is gonna, try anything, just let them do what they want. Because DuBois really shouldn't be doing anything extra after the play, getting things handled to them on the field right now.
And I was talking to some of the coaches while you were doing your show, and they're frustrated because they're saying, look, they're doing things tonight that they never do in practice. They're making mistakes tonight that we just don't see, and it's hard. If you see it in practice, you can stop it, you can talk about it. When you see it and they're doing great in practice and they come here and they do something different, I mean, as a coach, you're like, man, I don't, what do you do with that? That's kind of, I think the coaches are a little bit flummoxed too, because, they're just looking to get the basics down. My understanding, when I used to officiate, I used to watch this. I didn't watch it. I guess we only had guys out there for several plays in a row. And, that's tough. It's hard enough to defend against them with 11. So
yeah, something they'll look on the film and certainly be really upset about. We're going to take a short break here. When we get back, we'll have the second half kickoff between Central Clarion and DuBois on the other side of this break. You're listening to DuBois High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows. Proud to support DuBois High School Football and all youth athletics. Go Beavers! Brackman Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Remember, Chevys cost less than Punxsy. Hoffer Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area. Serving DuBois Treasure Lake, and the surrounding areas. Good luck, Beavers. And by the Next Tier Bank DuBois team located at 522 Liberty Boulevard. Stop and see them to fall into great rates this football season.
And we're back here at Larry Weiser Field getting ready for the second half kickoff. Watts will receive, Burkett into kick. And that's remember the ball's out, and I believe
The ball was marked down.
Now they're saying he was down. They're calling him down.
I didn't think he was down, Dave. I had to look right at it.
Well, let me see if I can take
Clarion
a look here.
will retain possession.
I mean, the big man, he was looking for contact there.
Oh, yeah. Near 50 tackles coming in tonight is Hinman.
Yeah, you know what? I actually do think he was down now that I look at it. It's close, but I can see why they called it that way. So
here we go, 2 tight end set, play action. Ferguson looking to throw right away. He's going to take it himself. Got the outside, got a first down inside the 35 to about the 33.
Here's what I don't understand about this. The game is over.
Right.
All right, let's be honest. The game is over. We're in mercy rule time. Why are you running your stud quarterback? I mean, if you want to throw him, I can sort of understand that. But if you get him hurt, if he blows out a knee when you're up 49-0, how do you explain that as a coach? I don't know how you explain that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a little different, different age in high school football now. Not sure if, just getting the win is enough these days, in these situations. I'm not sure, but, Clarion, they're doing whatever they want to.
Well, they certainly can. I mean,
2 tight end set here.
If I were a coach, I don't know how I would look parents in the eye. But
play action again. Ferguson is back. Ferguson throws, and his pass is caught. Smale. Effortless. 33 yards for a touchdown.
He does throw a beautiful ball.
Yeah,
I mean, my goodness, that thing was right there. And it wasn't that big of a window. Let me see here. I'm looking at the replay here real quick. It looks like it was just a post pattern.
Yep, just post pattern. They saw it about 3 times here this evening.
Let's see.
Faking that jet sweep.
Yeah.
Minute and 27 seconds.
It was far enough downfield our camera couldn't show it, so I didn't get to see what happened downfield. But
good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. 10:33 to go, third quarter. Your new score: Clarion 56, DuBois 0. Come on back, DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football brought to you by McDonald's of DuBois. McDelivery is on the DoorDash app. Download the McDonald's app for delicious deals and great rewards. Bloom Electric Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. And DeLulo Transport of DuBois, family owned and operated, providing reliable transportation services. If you're interested in joining the team, call 814-503-4131. Stop by the office, 349 DuBois Street. See them online at DeLuloTransport.com. Go Beavers!
Chase Ferguson throws his. I kind of lost track. 5 touchdown passes tonight?
Yeah, I think
At
so.
least 4. I believe that's his 5th
5th
touchdown pass. Smale's 3rd. From 33 yards out. 56-0 is your score. Uckert's low liner is going to be fielded by Reed at the 25, and he's going to get dropped by Beckwith. Oh, my goodness. What a play. What a hit. That was Nick Roman on the return. He took that hit like a champ, but Beckwith got the best of him on that one, Dave.
Yeah.
Good clean hit, too. Head up, shoulder down, right in the chest.
Man, oh, man.
Great hit. That Beckwith, that kid can play some football, man.
Hey, credit to DuBois. Like you said, he took it like he should have. It was a clean hit, good hit. There's no reason to get up and get all chippy about it. Just give the ball to the ref and let's try again.
As long as you got a goose egg on that scoreboard, Dave, you shouldn't say nothing to your opponent. Samson Deeb is in the shotgun. Nissel sidecar left, trips to the left. It will be Deeb here in the second half, straight ahead. Nissel trying to get to the outside and just can't. Eventually dropped by Tommy Smith. 1 yard loss.
Just been tough at the line of scrimmage all night. And no push at all there.
play, brings up a 2nd and 11.
And if anything, the run game is all DuBois has really executed well this evening. They have 2 15-yard carries. Yeah, haven't been running the ball at all, but it's the only thing they've been able to execute. Haven't really completed a pass downfield since the opening series of the game where Schrock found Voss. Trips to the right. Here's a snap. Deeb is rolling to the right. He's going to throw, and in the dirt, no one can make a play on it. Intended for Clark. 2nd and 11.
It's
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. It's
Clark falls incomplete.
It's a tough situation because Sam wasn't supposed to be a quarterback either. I mean, and
Schrock was never supposed to.
No, I mean that's
the way
what I'm
you
saying.
want this season to go.
But I mean, you got to have some
quarterback.
depth, and when Trey went down, it's a situation.
When you can't run the ball, it makes you very, very, very limited offensively, without a doubt. 2 receivers each side. Sansom Deeb in the gun. Here's a snap, and he can't handle it. It goes behind him, and he falls on it. DuBois will maintain possession, but they will punt it away.
And here again, the snap didn't look that bad to me. Let me see the replay.
And that was on Deeb there. Good snap.
Yeah, he took his eyes off it. It was right there.
Sansom Deeb, little quarterback experience. Played some a year ago at the JV level, but this is not the JV level here tonight, especially against the Central Clarion team. But
I've watched Sam a long time. He's a really good baseball player. He's a really, really good wrestler.
Very good athlete.
He's just put in a spot here that's really tough.
Yes, very tough. Even with that little experience, like I said, against an opponent like this, you're really limited. And Sansom Deeb, he's going to give everything he's got out there, that's for sure. Good snap, good protection this time. Nissel, one of his worst punts we've seen from him this year. Takes a bit of a DuBois bounce. DuBois will down it in their own territory at their 43. And let's see what Clarion is doing offensively here. As the clock will wind here for the remainder of this second half. Mercy roll in effect, 35. Ethan Rex is into the ball game. Backup quarterback in for the Wildcats.
I think that's a big deal to give Ethan Rex reps with the first team offense.
So here we go.
I'm glad they did that.
For Ethan Rex, man in motion. He keeps it up the middle. Runs right into Jari Stowe. Good job by Stowe.
Rex keeps the ball.
Evading his block, making a nice play. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Well,
Brought down by Stowe.
they've done their part. They've put their backups in. You know what? If they can do whatever they want.
I'm noticing all their starters in, except the quarterback Rex.
Well,
and
I would, I would protect him, but
if you're a Central Clarion fan, you're probably happy to see. This probably maybe your future. Not sure.
We got another
the
year
age
yet.
Of this young man. He's a freshman, so this is going to be your future after Ferguson. So get him reps with the starters. They're going to hand it off to Harrison coming right. He's got a blockers out in front near the marker. And going to depend on the spot. He's very much near that marker. Gain of about 10.
I was critical of them for running him in the second half. I'm somewhat critical of them for throwing up 49-0. If we can't stop that play, it's like, well, you know what? They might score. And this is football.
DuBois hasn't really stopped much of anything from this offense here tonight.
Correct.
But certainly better late than never.
We burned through half the third quarter with the running clock here. It's down to 6 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be getting out of here rather quickly here with this running clock. 56-0 is your score. Under 6. Here's the snap. All Rex coming up the middle. He's got the first down, still going. DuBois is tackling. They look tired. They look very defeated out there.
First down.
Gain of 14, first down.
Yeah, I'm seeing some things that are just uncharacteristic of his defense. Like you said, they've been stout most of the year, and
yeah, they're really good in the box. They do a good job tackling.
I mean,
Carter Wilson.
They're not going to like it when they look at this. When they look at the tape of this play, there's some guys who just they weren't. They
question effort on that play. A lot of arm tackling
wasn't good.
going on.
And I know they're tired, and I know they're straighted.
Two tight ends left. Sidecar is Beckwith. They hand to him. He's coming left. He's got a hole, trying to get to the outside. Lowering his shoulder. Dixon brings him down near the 10.
Good tackle by Dixon there.
10-yard line.
see where they spot him. Once again,
injury.
Gonna depend on the spot. Got a Beaver down. We'll take a quick break while we sort that out and see who that injured player is. You've been listening to DuBois High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
Go Beavers! McDonald's and DuBois will be cheering on the Beavers all season long. Don't have time to run and get some food before the game? DuBois McDonald's McDelivery is on DoorDash. Have all your favorites delivered right to your doorstep. Download the DoorDash app and choose your McDonald's menu items for delivery. Simply pay and track your McDelivery order as it comes to you. Getting the food you crave delivered is a whole new way to love McDonald's. You can also grab a treat on your way to the game at your DuBois McDonald's off the Beeline.
Player down was Hunter Allman. He is up and walking off on power as we're back here at Larry Weiser Field in Clarion. 4:56 to go. Only thing stopping the clock will be injured players and change of possessions. Dave. After scoring plays.
We had an acronym for that. It's COPS. Change of possession, officials, timeout, penalty, or score.
Bang.
Those are the only thing that stops it.
Just like that. And that clock winds. Ethan Rex, empty backfield. Quinn is flanked to the left. He should be coming in motion here. And there he goes. They're going to hand it to him, coming right. Cuts back, breaks a tackle. Big time hit by Tyson Roy there. Solid gain, though. Takes it to the 6. It's going to be a first down. But Tyson Roy delivered a big time hit there.
I've noticed that in the second half, Roy's fired up. He was involved in a little bit of that in the first half.
Well, at least we know someone who doesn't like losing 56-0.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of an edge to him here. Clean. I mean, that was a good hit.
Good thing Brady Quinn, one of the best athletes for this Clarion team, walking off on his own power. Love to see it. First and goal from the 6.
So 4:10 to go here.
Two tight ends to the left here. Harrison checks back in. Sidecar to the right of Rex. 2 receivers each side. Here's a snap. Gonna fake it, and
Flag.
Rex is just gonna walk in. We got a flag down. Came out quickly. But Rex, on the quarterback keeper, walks into the end zone. We'll check the flag.
It was so quick, it almost has to be on the offense. Might be another chop block.
Who knows?
Because it came in so fast. No, they're waving it off.
No flag on the play. Touchdown stance.
Okay.
So we'll never know what that would-be penalty would have been. They picked it up.
I'm thinking it might have been the chop block, and then he realized that it wasn't.
62-0 is your score momentarily. Extra point pending.
There's still 65-plus people watching, and we want to thank you all so much for sticking with us. You are the true diehards of DuBois Beaver football.
Shout out all you guys. Got more whistles. Beckwith showing frustration. He's probably like, man, what is up with all these whistles? False start.
Yeah.
Back him up 5, make the extra point that much difficult. But Uckert has been nothing but money on extra points, 8 for 8 thus far.
Yeah, he's had a good workout. Of course, all year. Think about it. He's had a lot of extra point practice.
They put up 80, 70 points a few times. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and kick is right down the
He's
middle.
got a good leg.
3:55 to go, third quarter. Your new score: Central Clarion 63, DuBois 0. You're listening to High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Mike from DeLulo Transport in DuBois. DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for full-time and part-time non-CDL drivers for our FedEx division. These are local, home daily package delivery positions that service the Brockway, Brookville, Ridgeway, and St. Mary's areas. Applicants must be 21 years of age, and all training will be provided. If you're interested in joining our team, give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at delulotransport.com.
Ethan Rex finds the end zone from 6 yards out. Take the score to 63-0 over our DuBois Beavers here in Clarion at Larry Weiser Field. Uckert in to kick it away, and Koger and Clark are back deep.
I see all the comments coming in about the people still on how much they love these guys. And, hey, we love them too, and we love you for being with us. You know, this doesn't say anything about the quality of these kids. And there'll be better days ahead.
Yep. Just outmanned here tonight. Koger's going to take it from the 10, and it just
it's just the way the night's
injury,
going.
Man.
I mean, what can you say?
Koger, one of our best athletes, best players, just loses his footing there.
Little dew on the grass, and he slipped.
That about sums up the evening there for the Beavers, and yeah.
All you can do is shrug your shoulders and get through it. And next week, I do believe, will be a much better situation. Montauk is down pretty badly this year. I think DuBois will be able to bounce back.
Yeah, DuBois' senior night, last home game of the season next week, week 9. The postseason is upon us. Got some different guys in for DuBois at receiver. Nick Roman, Jonathan Reed checking into the game. Sansom Deeb under center. He's going to toss it out to Danny Dixon, and he's dropped by Beckwith. Beckwith still in the game, getting PT late in this third quarter.
Boy, he's sure racking up the tackles, isn't he?
Continues to wind here. Loss of about 6.
4 on the play on that Larson's garbage service loss.
So 2nd down and 11.
Getting down to about 3 minutes to go here for this 2nd and 15. Ball's about the 9-yard line. Inside 3 minutes now. Deeb turns hands. Dixon can't get anywhere. That's number 32. Alex Love on the stop for the Wildcats.
He's a freshman. I'll tell you, it's just not working out. It's not working out on the line at all. I mean, they're just not getting any push.
Here comes Hyndman checking out of the ball game for Clarion. So lots of subs, both sides for DuBois and Central Clarion.
We'll bring up a 3rd down and 15.
A lot of substitutions on both sides
Tommy
here.
Smith, so I believe most of the starters out now for the Wildcats. And yeah, most of the starters out for DuBois as well. Got the starting backfield in. Nissel will get the hand. No, play action. Deeb's got a man in the flat. He's open. Nice catch.
I don't know what the flag's about.
Flag
that came
thrown
out
quick. Maybe a man downfield.
Well, I hope he wasn't covered because
formation possibly.
I need to see here. No, I don't. I thought it looked like the wideout was off the line, so we'll have to see what the call is.
Yep, not sure.
Because I was just looking at that, and if the wideout was on the line, then he was an illegal receiver. But I thought it looked to me like he was back.
Yep, and those are things you work on in camp and clean up before your week 1 game. For that to show up now.
Yep, so they're saying the receiver on the outside was on the line when he shouldn't have been. And look, I'm just going to say it. That is a ticky-tack call in a 63-0 game. It's like the linesman should just say to the water, hey, step back. I mean, because you know what the formation is. You can see where the tight end is. That's situational football as an official. It's like, we don't need that call. And it's like you're not going to see a delay a game now either, especially without a 40-second clock. You'd have to hold the ball for about a minute and a half before they'd be like, okay, maybe we should get you for that.
Absolutely. Brendan Wright back deep for the Wildcats. Nissel back in punt formation. He's been busy this evening. Good snap. Very good. Another short kick by Nissel. Fielded by Wright, but he loses the football. And Johnny on the spot was Rex, of course.
Yeah, they should. That was very fortunate for Clarion. They should have called a fair catch. He was on the move there. And let me see here. I'm looking at the replay. Yeah, there was a lot of traffic around him. DuBois is very unlucky not to come up with that fumble, that muff.
Great field position nonetheless here for Central Clarion.
So,
minute and a half to go, 3rd quarter.
Yeah, clock rolling.
All substitutions in. Still got some starters in. Most of the defensive starters are in still for DuBois. Coming out wing T formation. Man in motion is right, and they're going to give it to him coming to the right. He's got some room.
No edge.
Still going. Deeb still trying to wrestle him down. Dixon needs to help. Solid gain of about 16, 17. Fresh set of downs for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Corny, I got to look at that again. Yeah, nobody set the edge there for DuBois, and it was just pretty easy for him to get out there and get that yardage. 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I was really hoping to, I didn't want to give up 50. I certainly don't want to give up 70.
Yeah, well, they're marching down the field once again. Ball's on the 25-yard line. One fake. Ball's loose on the ground, but
I think
Love
we got it
is
back.
right there to fall on it.
Yeah. That's just luck. We were right there. I'm a believer in forced fumbles are skill, but recovered fumbles are luck. You never know how it's going to bounce.
You have good penetration there by Jarree Stowe.
Yeah.
To cause a disruption, and that will end third quarter of play here, and still all Central Clarion here at Larry Weiser Field. They lead our DuBois Beavers 63-0. Come on back for the fourth quarter. You've been listening to DuBois High Football in Bigfoot Country.
Out-of-town guests coming in for a reunion, celebration, or family function? Make them feel at home at the DuBois Hampton Inn. Group rates are available for your guests, and a clean, comfortable room is a promise. Meeting and banquet rooms are available. Enjoy the indoor pool, and we have wireless internet too. Start your day right with Hampton's free hot breakfast. Call us 814-375-1000. That's 814-375-1000. The DuBois Hampton Inn. We love having you here.
All right, back with you. Here's we start the fourth quarter. Dave Glass here is I'm gonna bring it to you solo for a little bit as my partner Devin had the let's call it the call of nature, which sometimes happens in this business. So we've got second down at the 26-yard line for Central Clarion, and Ethan Rex under center here with one back behind him. And he's going to give it to on the sweep play, and met by a host of Beavers at the 25, and that is number 20, Hepful. Charlie Hepful, a sophomore. So that's going to set up fan 10. Again, if you joined us late, you missed a lot of points. 63-0 is your score for the homestanding Central Clarion Wildcats. A very impressive night from their offense, especially Jace Ferguson. We are very, very impressed with what he brings. He's got a bright future ahead of him, probably at the next level. 3rd and 10, and they give it to on the jet sweep, and Wright gets it on the sweep, and he gets about 6. We'll call it 6. And it looked to me like Ethan Rex kind of tripped on his way back. He kind of fell down as he handed it off. So they're going to take Rex out. And they might line up for a field goal here. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to give Euchert a chance for a 36-yard field goal from the left hash. So this is a tough angle, but he definitely has the leg for this. I'll say that. So. And here comes the snap. Snap is good. Kick is up. Kick is short. Not gonna be enough. So I don't blame them for trying it. 10:25 as we get the change of possession, and then the clock will roll again very quickly.
Once again, it's homecoming week here at Clarion area.
So DuBois takes over in high school. What that works out as is a touchback. It's different than it is in high school or in college in the pros where you get it at the spot of the kick. So DuBois gets it at the 20. I see a lot of clean jerseys in there for DuBois. For example, I see number 52 Ryan Clark, number 53 Harvey Klinger. Those are names we haven't called all year that I can recall. Number 3, Nick Roman out there at wideout.
So it's actually like an advantage for Clarion to even try. It's like punting the ball.
So, and it is Deeb under center and push up the middle and gets about 5. And Devin has returned.
What's up? What I missed?
Missed field goal. I don't know if you saw it. They tried a field goal and it came up short.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's well played. Well played.
So we got 2nd and 5 here.
Yes, sir.
Back in action. So let's just take something home, get some positive.
Hey,
it's about all you can do at this.
Hey, we got to stop. I think that's the first time they didn't score on a drive all night.
No, it definitely was. Been bombing it on us all night. 2nd and 5. Deep tosses.
Whoa.
Nice catch by Dixon trying to get the edge. Breaks one tackle. There goes Dixon still on his feet. Nice cut back near the 40. Very nice run by Dixon. He's had a few of those.
I want to go back to what you said to start it. That was a tremendous catch. That pitch was not good. And not only to catch it in stride and still make a first down, that disaster written all over it. Great job by Danny Dixon.
Ball hits on the 40-yard line of DuBois. Trying to get a drive together here. Under 9 here, 8:40 and count. Beavers taking their time in the huddle as they approach the line. Full house backfield. No, sorry, I formation. 21 personnel, tight end to the left. Here's a snap. Dixon up the middle, breaks a couple would-be tacklers near the 45 to the 44. Solid 4-yard gain.
Yep, solid 4 yards there. They've got, and I was also pointing out, they've got a lot of substitutions, a lot of changes along the line. I see number 73, Adam Druszak's in there. We haven't seen him much. I see number 61, that's Ethan Risch in there. So, yeah, liberal substitution on both sides now.
Kearney's your tight end. He's right eye formation. Carter Wilson's your fullback. Going to toss it out. Got a new ball carrier. Nice cut back. Runs right into Love.
Landon
Yohe getting his first carry of his varsity career.
Yohe on the carry.
Short gain on the play.
And Love.
No gain. 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play.
3rd and 6. Let's see if the Beavers can keep the chains moving here and possess this ball here.
3rd and medium range.
Getting down near 7 minutes to go in our contest. Mercy roll into play this second half. Clock's been nonstop. Deeb under center. Here's a snap. First guy through.
Just absolutely
Wilson,
collapsed.
I believe.
Yeah, the middle of the line just absolutely did not get any push. He ends up getting a yard as he fell forward, but not much there.
Under 7 to go. 4th and 5. See what the Beavers decide to do. Really, nothing will hurt. Punt it away or try to go for it here.
I don't think they're going to punt it.
Game there, bring up a 4th down.
The way, Deeb's coming back in. I think they're going.
See if we can get something
at this
through
point.
the air here. Nothing. You're listening to DuBois High School football on Bigfoot Country.
Fall into great rates this football season with Next Tier Bank, a proud sponsor of the DuBois area Beavers. At Next Tier Bank, you're more than just a number. Our team takes the time to understand your financial dreams and helps you make them a reality. Stop in to meet Devin and the team and ask about our deposit account bundle. Next Tier Bank, serving the DuBois region since 2020. Visit us at 522 Liberty Boulevard to open an account and meet the team. Next Tier Bank is member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Larry Weiser Field. DuBois calls their second time out of the game. While they sort that out, we will take another quick one as well. Come on back for the finish here in Clarion. Central Clarion 63, DuBois 0. You're listening to high school football on Bigfoot Country.
Out-of-town guests coming in for a reunion, celebration, or family function? Make them feel at home at the DuBois Hampton Inn. Group rates are available for your guests, and a clean, comfortable room is a promise. Meeting and banquet rooms are available. Enjoy the indoor pool, and we have wireless internet too. Start your day right with Hampton's free hot breakfast. Call us 814-375-1000. That's 814-375-1000. The DuBois Hampton Inn. We love having you here.
6:11 remaining in our ball game here. Larry Weiser Field in Clarion. Wildcats back on offense. Wing T formation. Right in motion. They hand it to him. Coming to the right. Lots of room to run. Blocker out in front. Easy 5:30 to the 25-20. Pushed out of bounds by Reed and Walker Thomas. Solid gain on first down to the 19-yard line.
But you could even see in the formation, there was just nobody on the left side of the defense. I mean, they didn't even have to block anybody because there was just nobody over there.
Yep. 20-plus yard gain there. Ball's on the scene. Fresh set of downs. Clarion most likely gonna, looking for another score here.
Hey, stiffen up.
Plenty of time left.
Keep
They're
under
taking
70.
their time. See if the DuBois defense has one more stop in them. Wing T it is. Love through the middle. He cuts back. No one home. One man to bring him down. And it is Nick Roman on the stalk. Going to get inside the 5. Gain of about 12. First and goal, Wildcats.
Yeah, I mean...
And nothing special right now. They're just
and I can't criticize them. They put their backups in. They're just running over us.
Yep.
I mean, that's just
our
all it is.
Our backups are in. Their backups are just doing a little bit better than ours. 5 minutes to go. Clarion looking for the end zone one more time. Rex under center, wing T set. Man in motion is right. They've to him. They're going to come scissors play right. DuBois had it. Can't make the tackle. It's number 20. Charlie Hepfel takes it for the score.
I think it was Aaron Eberle. Had him dead to rights, and couldn't make the tackle. So 69 on the board.
Yep, ran it right into him. DuBois was there, did a good job reading keys.
Did everything except make the tackle.
Got ran over. 4:44 to go.
The question that only really remains is, can they do it against the Westinghouse or a Farrell or Royal Whitfield team?
Hepfel to snap. Smith to hold. Ucker's kick is up and good, and he is a perfect 10 for 10, and that'll take the Wildcats lead to 70-0 over our DuBois Beavers. Come on back for the finish. You've been listening to DuBois High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
Go Beavers! McDonald's in DuBois will be cheering on the Beavers all season long. Don't have time to run and get some food before the game? DuBois McDonald's McDelivery is on DoorDash. Have all your favorites delivered right to your doorstep. Download the DoorDash app and choose your McDonald's menu items for delivery. Simply pay and track your McDelivery order as it comes to you. Getting the food you crave delivered is a whole new way to love McDonald's. You can also grab a treat on your way to the game at your DuBois McDonald's off the Beeline.
.444 remaining in our game here. 70-0 is your score. Game has been all Central Wildcats from start to finish. And, when you're looking at their Beavers, their season certainly is not over yet. They're going to fall to 3-5, running out of opportunities. They've got 2 games left. Might need to be 500 to get into the playoffs. That scenario might be different. We'll have to see what goes on there. With the decision DuBois is going to make. Hopefully, getting Trey Winger back for the remainder. That's going to be big. But yeah, DuBois just 2 more opportunities to get to 500.
Yeah, got to take care of business next week, though.
Low squibber, Roman bounces over his head, taken by Eberle. He's coming right, makes
nice
a man
move.
miss. Here goes Austin Eberle, the freshman, makes another man miss. Still on his feet across midfield to the 45.
Nice return.
And the freshman making a play here.
Well, and
he was in the starting lineup week 1 at Carson City. Then just kind of slowly worked his way out. Had a few drops, hasn't gotten many opportunities, since early on in the season, and finds himself lower on the depth chart. But that was a young man, a lot of potential, and he's probably going to be playing a lot of football moving forward. Is Austin Eberle a name to look out for?
Yeah. This is a good opportunity for him to maybe get himself noticed again. And
I formation, 1st and 10 from the 45. They're going to give it straight up the middle. Solid gain across the 40 of Central Clarion. That's where they stop at 5-yard game. Yowie on the carry.
I think.
2nd and 5 coming in. Yep, those games we're talking about at home. Senior night next week at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Montauk coming into town. Should be a very winnable game for the Beavers. They get the 4 and 5, and then they have that final game traveling to Hollidaysburg. A lot of history there between those teams. Hollidaysburg, independent schedule. They load it. State College Altoona type.
Yeah.
Yowie straight up the middle. He's stacked up. So once you're looking ahead to that Hollidaysburg, you can't overlook Montauk.
No, you got to take care of business.
It's going to be tough for DuBois to finish out here.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't get Trey back next week, you really can't overlook Montauk because, your offense has frankly struggled all year. I know Montauk struggled too, but I've seen DuBois struggle with those kind of games in the past. You got to take care of that business. You got to flush this. Okay, look at the film, learn a few things, but put this out of your mind because there's not much you're going to be able to take from this.
Another high pitch, and he can't handle it this time. It's going to be falling on by the Wildcats.
Then
3 minutes to go.
That was Dalton Riesinger, but that was not Riesinger's fault.
Yeah, not Riesinger's fault at all. Getting some burn here late. High pitch.
Yeah, Sammy's going to have to work on that pitch. I mean, once is a coincidence, twice is a trend. He's going to have to work on that. And
so giving some.
But look,
guys
on the
some burn
bright
here
side, at least it's not, tomorrow's supposed to be a washout. At least we didn't get the rain tonight. It's been a beautiful night for football.
Yep.
Can you imagine trying to deal with this team if it was like a pouring down rain? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It'd be miserable.
Absolutely.
So
all Central Clarion here this evening.
Well, we certainly wish them good luck. I think they're the team in District 9 that I think has the best chance to really make some noise at the next.
Looking at them and Red Bank, probably the two top teams in District 9, and they're about in the regular season finale, Week 10. That's Love up the middle. He's going to be stacked up. Crawford's there for the Beavers, along with Harvey Klinger.
Yeah, I'm
looking there defensively.
Obviously, we won't be there, but I'll be very interested to see if Red Bank can hang with these guys. Because I know Red Bank good too. Don't get me wrong.
Not only is this team undefeated, going to be 8-0 after this clock strike 0 here. We're under 2 now. This is the seventh best team. This is the seventh best team in all of AA. That's what they're ranking this team right now. They have them that far up. They're getting a lot of love, even being in District 9. Coming wide this time. Have full breaking tackles. Clarion Wildcats to the 40 of DuBois. Gain the 12, make it 13. First down at the 40.
I mean, Wildcats was in the right spot there. He got there, but then he just couldn't finish the tackle for about 5 yards.
Yep.
It's going to be first down or.
Can't tell whether they're a high school band or a college band.
Minute 30 to go, and probably just a couple more plays here, and that'll wrap us up. We'll do a short wrap-up here. Once this clock strikes 0, we'll just keep it right here.
And Central Clarion does have a good marching band, and they were just talking about it. That is one area I think we do have them outclassed, though. I'll take our band over their band.
Same. Our band rocks.
Our band rocks. Tomorrow, by the way, if anybody's interested.
They got drums.
Yep. Tomorrow they go to Johnstown. They've got a big competition tomorrow.
Shout out, best of luck to the DuBois area band tomorrow.
Absolutely.
We got going down there. A little bit of everything, a little showmanship. They got a routine set up.
Yeah, they got to do their whole program. I think they're moving it. I heard they were going to move it inside with the weather, so hopefully it works out.
Yep.
They've been improving every week, so it looks like maybe we're going to do the victory formation here.
Yeah,
and
so one last time, best of luck to the DuBois area band competing tomorrow down in Johnstown. One more knee for Rex, under 40, and that will be it. Won't have to take another snap. Ferguson clapping, hyping up the ball on the sideline, and this Central Clarion Wildcat team is going to head to 8-0 on the team. DuBois will fall to 3-5. We're just going to keep it right here to wrap things up here. Clock hasn't quite struck 0, but we'll just do a quick wrap up, then we'll get you guys out of here, and we'll be on to Week 9 when Montauk comes into town next week for senior night. And yeah, Dave, quick summary of this game. All Central Clarion from the get-go.
Yeah,
DuBois didn't have an answer for anything.
No, there's really not much to say. If they were going to even compete, they needed to take care of the football. They didn't. Turnovers, penalties. You get behind 14-0 before you can even bat an eye, and it was just all downhill from there. Hey, but credit to Central Clarion. I don't think I don't see a scenario where we were going to win this game.
Very
so
good football team.
You know what? Learn a little bit from it, and focus next week. Get that 4th win. Give yourself a chance. That's really all you can say.
Yeah, very good football team.